Hello everyone, Paul-ISM, welcome to Friday Night Live at the Bench. We're back, another week's flown on by. This last week has gone crazy quick. I don't know where it's gone. As you can see, I'm ready for Christmas. It's Santa's whorehouse, or his grotto, whatever you want to call it. And it's December the 2nd, so why not get the decorations up? Ho, 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 and all that malarkey. So, as always, I am joined by the live crew with a few extra guests tonight we have. So we've got Rancher Dan, whose birthday is on Sunday, and he's supposed to be here Sunday, but due to a cock up from Simon, he's here tonight. Miscommunication was the key, but Dan's with us. So welcome, Dan. He's going to open his gift live on air at the end of the show, about 11 p.m. Sue's with us too. Hello, Sue.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Excellent. Sue's here with us. I think Sue's been here all day, to be honest, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. So there we go. Rich is there somewhere. Don't know where he is. He's knocking around. And we're missing Luke and Joe tonight due to commitments. So a couple of stand-ins, which is always good. And the usual crew as well. We've got myself. We've got Mr. Alan Parker. We've got Roland. Dan Croak with his Christmas decorations. Well, decorations. Yeah. Alan's got his above his head. He's got his mince pie box. Are the mince pies in there, though, Alan?
No chance.
Oh. What about yours, Sue?
No, monkey ate them all.
Naughty monkey, isn't he?
Naughty
I don't
monkey.
know. Simon's with us as well tonight, as always. There we go. Good to see Simon's all sorted for Christmas. Mr. Scattergun's with us. We've got Jamie, Beat, and Adam is with us too. Everyone all right?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
You had a good week?
Been a long week.
Long. It's gone well quick.
No, it's been a draggy week for me, this one. I don't know why. Perhaps we've had to do a bit of work.
Absolutely flown by. So, yes. So, we've got our usual Friday night show. Right. So, who's doing Luke's bit then?
Is there anything in Luke's bit?
I've got to have a look. If they're thinking there, I'll do it. I don't mind.
All right. So we've got what we've been buying with Simon. We've got what you finished with Roland, who's looking a bit confused. What you've been working on with Dan. We've got questions for the crew with Mr. Croak. We've got GB updates and news from Alan. That's it. And a birthday opening from Mr. Blair. It is.
Rancher stuff.
It is. Adam, I meant to say, are you still happy for Jamie to take over what we were talking about the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah? You sure?
Whatever you guys want. Yeah.
No, I'm asking you.
No, whatever you guys want. Yeah. I'm fine with it. Yes.
We'll have a chat about it sometime. Carl.
Yeah, we will. We'll sort it out. So, yeah, we're here for another few hours to keep you entertained in some way, shape, or form. Oh, Jenny Telly's in the chat. I've seen you for a while.
Nothing in Wardy Boys section, by the way.
Huh?
There's nothing in Wardy Boys section.
Probably because it went up yesterday, which
Yeah.
doesn't help. Because it was prompted by Dan.
Well done, Dan.
Yeah. So, yes, if anyone's ruined anything this week, Sam, you're going to put your Mercedes in there.
Thanks, Paul.
Oh,
Median.
yeah. So, yes, if you're in the chat, say hello. Make sure you give the stream a thumbs up as well. I'm going to do mine now. There you go. Thumbs up myself. There we are. And, yes, like I say, we're here for a few hours to keep you entertained. And there we are. Anyone got any news? Anything you want to talk about? Anything he's bringing up?
Nope. My birthday is on Sunday.
Whose birthday is it, Dan?
That would be my birthday.
Your birthday? How old would you be for your birthday?
45.
Wow. There you go.
They're over 54.
And I don't look a day older than Alan.
Well,
Wow,
I think you better pick somebody else, Dan, to be fair.
I wouldn't say Alan doesn't look old. He looks dishevelled. Well worn.
Kind of worn around the edges.
Abused.
63-year-old though.
Is the word you're looking for.
Used. There we go. So, yes.
Wow.
Right then, Simon, you can take over the spiel of the birthday thing because I don't want to. Go on, mate.
Okay. So this week it's Rancher Stud Muffin's birthday. So we're all going to sing happy birthday to
Hang
him.
on. Me, Sue, and Jamie are involved in this. So we're up to protest.
Get involved.
I've got my picket signs. Hang on. No, of course I'll sing.
So on the count, and once we've done that, he's going to open his presents on camera, live on camera.
Hang on. Just a second. Sue, are you okay to sing?
Yes.
With your slugophagus?
Look off for you.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's okay to sing?
Poor Sue with her sarcophagus.
I'm fine.
Go on, Simon. What are we saying? What are we singing?
I think we should let Sue do a solo rendition, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a
I'm
voice
flat.
like the angels, apparently.
I thought you were my friend, Alan.
I'll sing along with you, Sue. I don't mind.
How's that solo then?
Oh,
Well,
Sue, can
I'll
you
get the
do
cat in, so
Marilyn
I'll probably do a better
Monroe
job than me.
birthday?
What would you call two people singing, Alan?
the duet.
So if you make up a word.
yeah, I were hoping we were going to say. No,
Do it.
Yeah,
I thought we
Do
were
it.
going to say
The
trio.
DeLonghi.
DeLonghi.
Burger.
Go on then, Si.
Right, and yeah, so once you've done that, Dan will open his presents live on cam. So are we ready, folks, to
Are we
sing
going on 3 or after 3?
on 3?
On 3. So 1, 2,
Never
6.
go.
2, 3, and then
Yeah.
go.
Okay. Are you ready?
You ready?
Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
2.
Happy birthday
Happy birthday.
Adam, come on, put a bit more in it.
Happy
birthday.
Happy
Happy birthday
to
you. I have to say, the effort from Dan Scattergood and Adam is very lackluster.
I
I
saw.
thought he was going to say,
I
"Me, I
saw-
sung like a canary."
I was just singing it slightly faster than all of you. That's all I did.
Right, let's make Dan full screen. Brace yourself.
Hang on. I hope he's got some food down his top or something.
You're beautiful. What we got?
I hope he's got some food down his... I thought that T-shirt said something else earlier, and I can't say it while we're live. I get in trouble.
The shirt does have some holes in the belly area.
Yeah?
Don't matter, mate. Don't matter. You're with friends.
I must say, Dan, that box looks like it's got some water damage.
Yes, it was delivered in the rain.
Ah,
Delivered by Lorraine?
Look
She's
at the
delivered
size
in
of the
them.
safe.
Oh, go for it. What you got?
that's a posh knife, isn't it?
Nice Damascus steel knife.
Look at that, baby.
What, we bought you after your birthday?
Oh, I didn't know we've got that side.
I'm surprised you didn't use an AK-47 to open it, to be honest. Being a
Shotgun would
Texas
have been
Ranger.
better. Shotgun would have been better. At least they'd hit it.
Where's that
ATF,
come
give
from,
you a
Dan?
hand.
Where's the box come from?
Oh, wow. Haven't you done well?
Wow, he's a shite magician, isn't he?
And that's it.
And blue paper. Wow. Kids can have that, Dan.
Hey, we don't care about the planet on this channel.
Oh,
do we?
g'day, mate. It's the Thunderbird.
Whoa, look at that.
Oh,
Very, very
nice.
16th scale as well, look.
Wow.
Very cool.
Haven't you built that before?
Yeah,
Good choice,
Have you?
guys.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my birthday present.
Oh.
Hello, Mrs. Blair.
Oh,
Hello,
Live on
Mrs.
YouTube with
Blair.
300
There's 3,000 people watching. Say hello.
Fantastic. Hello.
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 Oh, that's cool. I like that one, Dan.
That's nice, Dan.
I love
hey, that is cool.
Very cool.
Very
Nice to
nice.
be able to trick that one out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully I'll do better on
that
it
is sound, mate.
time I built it.
What was that?
Said hopefully I'll do better on this one than the last time I built it.
Have you built that one as well?
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
That's the danger of not having scale mates, you see.
it is. That's going to be a stipulation for next year, isn't it, Si?
Oh, it was this year, to be fair.
Well, yeah, well. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
You haven't built that before, though, have you?
No, I haven't.
That's a good kit.
Good.
Happy days.
Nice.
Very
that.
nice, mate.
Lovely, lovely.
You'll enjoy that one, Dan.
Very
That's a
fun.
fab kit, that must be.
Take some big
Yeah.
wheels on that. Be great.
Yeah.
Take a donk on it.
The gun in the
Is
back.
is the motor detailed?
No, there isn't one.
There's no motor.
Curbside.
Oh,
Doesn't have an
wow.
engine either.
But we know plenty of people with 3D printers. So if you're feeling lucky,
He looks disappointed.
It does look a bit.
you tell me. You took the cream
I'd like to
out,
thank
I don't
everyone
know.
for these. Dan, I'd like to thank everyone for these wonderful gifts. Thank you all.
Oh,
Only
that's
Dan's
that's
gonna
a
get
good
that
joke. That's a
You
good
tell me.
joke.
You stole the
Well
cream
done.
out of my donut.
Is he frozen?
Is you frozen, Dan?
My wife started.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Gone.
It's got.
We've lost him.
Right,
That
Dan.
disappointed. He left.
Dan, oh, he's back.
He's just
He's back.
messaged me, Simon. Have you got the receipt?
Yep.
Oh, it's funny because it's true.
He's either froze or he's having a really good think.
Yeah.
Definitely
And that
frozen.
or his clenching.
You know, as soon as I start talking, he's going to talk over me, don't you? Cover it,
Oh
mate.
yeah, straight away. Straight away.
Oh, he's dressing gown.
Oh,
Dan,
Oh,
I'm glad that.
Oh.
I'm glad that were his hand.
Oh,
stop pressing buttons, Dan.
come in, caller. Oh, there he is. He's back.
yeah.
He's got small. How far away are they?
Now, my wife started the car and it picked up the Bluetooth on my phone.
Ah.
Okay.
And so she was hearing you.
I could have been interested in effing blind at the kids. Will you stop effing around with that car?
Do
No,
you
no,
like your
no,
present, Dan?
Yeah, there's Dan and his presents.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good.
Do you justice and build them with.
From me, Sue, and Jamie,
If
it was
me,
a
if me,
pleasure.
and Paul and Sue had been, you'd have had
Yeah,
some
it was a
right
pleasure.
good, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I'll order some things off of eBay to make them nice and customized.
Good
Excellent.
man.
Oh, good.
Good stuff.
You wouldn't have had to if we'd have picked them, mate, but you know
Have we
what
got
I mean?
any? Have we got any more to do? Side birthdays.
That's it. We're done this
Nope.
year.
Sure. Wait.
Done for the year.
We are done. I should be closing down the 2022 chat shortly.
I presume we have to pay you for December as well.
For those that haven't, yes, Dan. Oh, yes, good point. I haven't sent that out. I need to do that.
Could have got away with that, Dan. Just shut up.
Oh,
Bugger.
thank you,
You
Dan.
late?
Dan's a nice guy.
Make sure you get a receipt off
I'm
Simon,
honest.
then.
Yeah.
I'll bid you all adieu. I have to get back to helping the veterans of the United States military. So have a good show, guys. And
Hey,
I'll-
We'll
Dan.
see you down.
See you later, mate.
Take
Yeah.
care, Dan.
Yeah, mate.
Take care.
Have a
Happy
good day.
birthday.
Later.
Happy birthday for Sunday if you don't see you before.
It's Monday.
Monday then, even.
He said Sunday before.
No, didn't. He was going to
Somebody did.
pay attention.
It'll probably be Sunday here when it's Monday there, you see.
Yeah, that's it.
The other way, he's not in
Happy days.
Australia.
The other way round.
The other way around.
Birthday go. 50-50 chance, isn't it?
No.
I love it.
I thought that's pretty good odds.
Yeah. Brilliant, that, Alan.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Do you fancy reading some chat, Dan?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Simon Shorey first up with Evening Peeps, followed by Roland with a welcome to the show, followed by Sue, who's here with us tonight saying evening, everyone. And welcome to the show, Sue.
Evening, Sue.
Sean White is in saying good evening, crew and chat.
Hey, Sean.
And there's an early entry from King Dan tonight saying yo peeps. PJ Lewis is in saying evening, Paul, live crew, and everyone in chat.
Hello, Paul.
Colin Gauntlet is with us saying evening, everyone.
Oh, Colin.
Yeah, Colin Gauntlet.
Hey, Colin. You all right, bud?
Hey, mate.
Colin's got an
And
epic
then,
KI 61.
yeah.
Very, very nice. Slowly.
Yeah.
And then returning after an absence is Genitalia saying evening, plastic fiddlers.
We've missed you. Where have you been?
Yeah. Glenn
Do you get
Snyder's
Jenna
in.
Taylor in your chat, Sue?
No.
No.
No. Well,
How about
I don't
any
know.
Connie Lingus? There's any Connie Lingus in your chat at all? No?
I haven't seen Connie in a while either, actually.
You're
No.
a bad man, Paul.
To think of it.
Well, the genuine
He's
people.
bad,
ask
isn't he,
questions.
Si?
Yes, they are.
Glenn Snyder's in, saying hello all.
Oh,
Hey,
Glenn.
Jeff Light is in, and hello to Maggie as well.
Hello,
Saying a very
Who's
good
not
evening,
a
guys.
cat.
that are in the
Maggie.
chat.
We can
Maggie is not
confirm
a
Maggie
cat.
is not a cat,
Jeff,
contrary to Simon's rumours. Joe asked Simon to do. Maggie wasn't. We wish I had morning to every day. Simon told Joe, I think it's his cat.
Oh, God.
It's his wife.
Maggie found it funny, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Bless her.
Care in the community.
She
That's
forgave
why we
me.
have Simon here.
It's been worse.
Richard
Oh.
P is in, saying good evening to all on the chat and crew. Hey,
Hey,
Richard.
buddy.
Hope you're okay. Alan Parker's in the chat saying hey up, everyone. Digsby James is in, saying greetings all. Trust you are well.
Right, Diggs.
Pretty good.
Hey, Dix.
Tracy F is back as well, saying hello, Paul, live crew, and everyone in chat. Hope you're all well on this Friday.
Good
There's
moron.
a focus filter on.
How's it, Tracy?
I say.
Has Dan got a soft focus filter on?
Which one?
Croak.
No, it's just God coming through his ceiling.
Yeah, it's my halo.
Is that what,
Again?
okay, yeah, it's a light in the background.
Is that me pinging then? I want to you.
It's,
Not me.
it's that one.
Not me.
Yeah, could be that.
It's the illuminations.
Yeah.
No, I'm just.
Or
You're
my halo.
illuminating
The
person.
Illuminati.
Blackpool must be
That could be
scared
one of them
stiff,
as well.
man.
Could be. And where did I get to? Digsby Trey Alan Parker says, "Get those thumbs up, folks."
Yes.
How we doing
69
on thumbs?
watching.
Oh,
26 thumbs up at the
26.
moment.
Yeah, it can do better than that. Genitalia says, "Mine's up." Well done. Adam's in the chat saying, "Evening peeps. Hope everyone had a great week." Of course, he's here in person, looking dapper as ever. Hey Mika is in the chat saying, "Good evening all."
Hey,
Hey,
Mika.
Mika.
Hey.
Hey, Mika.
And Just Johnny is in saying, "Good evening, live crew and all in chat."
Hey,
Mr.
Johnny.
Just.
And Digsby then asks, "Did you just say Luke was committed?" No,
Yeah.
but he should be.
He needs committing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
No commitment.
He's got a commitment. He's singing Mustang Sally at the Palladium.
Quality reference there, Mr. Croak.
See, Forever Plastic Kits is in. Cedric, isn't it? Hi, Paul and all the live crew. Very happy to watch the live.
Guten Tag.
Oh, good.
Hello.
How's it?
Au revoir. And Cully K is in saying, "Hello, crew. Hope you're all well." Hey, Cully.
Cully.
Hey, Connie.
Oh,
David Toops is with us saying, "Evening, guys."
Oh, Dave.
Evening, Dave.
And also from the Chaplin household, Plastic Monkey is in saying, "Evening, guys."
You got the blame for the mince pies being gone, Paul.
yeah.
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 He's the only one that eats them. Oh,
Oh no, Sue.
sorry.
Rob's in saying, "Evening, everyone."
Hi, Rob.
How's
Hey,
it, Rob?
Rob. Francis Paré is in saying, "Good evening, everyone." Good evening, Francis.
Hey, Francis.
Uh, Anthony Rico is saying, "Hey, all managed to get here in the beginning for a change." Well done. Tam McMillan is with us saying, "Evening, all." A couple of hellos to each other. Jeff saying hello to some people. More hellos to each other. Digsby James says, "New stereo speakers. I wonder if there'll be an improvement in sound." I doubt
No.
with our singing voices.
Well, for that sing song, I bet he was loving it.
Oh, yeah. No, those speakers, I'm sure, improved that a lot.
Oh,
There's dogs howling up and down the country now.
Oh.
Jay Skullfish is in saying, "Evening, all."
Hey, Jace.
Hey, James.
PJ Lewis says, "My ears are bleeding."
Good.
See a doctor. Cedric says, me too. I lose them both. I'm completely deaf.
What?
Yeah.
Hey,
That's the one.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Peter Millgate is in saying, have a good evening. Just saying hi. We'll catch show later at work.
Hey, Peter.
Thanks, Pete.
And Hugh Gordon is in saying, evening one and all. Watching from afar tonight. Have a great show.
How's it you?
A couple of lows to each other. Digsby James saying congrats to Dan. Jeff Light, good evening, Hugh. Digsby James saying happy birthday to Dan, who's gone, of course. Wayne Saunders is in saying evening, guys.
Hey, Wayne.
Hey.
All right.
Followed close on his heels by Peter Wilson saying good morning, all. Another happy birthday
Evening,
to
Peter.
Dan. Rich Blondin's in the chat saying hi, all. Of course, Rich is here,
Somewhere.
sort of, lurking. Stuart Reed is in the chat saying even guys and Sue.
Is that Stuart Reed Smith?
Yeah.
It looks like him, doesn't it? I can't change his name, I think.
And Dominique is in the chat saying good evening. Hey, Dominique.
Good evening.
Hey, Dominique.
Paul Lewis says, hi there, you crazy Dutch guy. Yeah, that's the one. Ali Ross is in saying
Who's back in a
evening,
minute? Listen to this.
Hi, Ellie.
Hey, Ali.
Yo.
Jay Smith is in. Hi, gang. Just want to ask as a question.
Well,
We'll get
hopefully-
back to that later, actually.
Yeah.
We'll stick that in questions for a crew for later.
Yeah, Dan does a section called Questions for the Crew. If you stick around, we'll answer it in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'll be a
So
while.
stay tuned.
At 11 o'clock.
It'll be
No.
before that.
Lots of things happening at 11 o'clock today.
Maybe if you all stop interrupting me, I'll get through the chat. Dominique says, good evening, nasty Englishman, Paul J. Lewis.
You tell him, Dominic.
Yeah, have him, Dom.
Exactly. Yeah. Andrew's in there saying evening to all live crew and everyone in chat. Hope everyone's well tonight.
Hey, Andrew, you're good.
Oh.
Sarah Neal is in saying evening chaps.
Hey, Neil.
A couple of lows to each other. Smiley face from Digsby. Peter Wilson says good evening, not morning, lol. And Paul Price is in saying morning all.
Hello, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Jenny then asks, I'm considering entering some of the upcoming group builds. Could you quickly go over the rules? Wow, Alan will
That's
do
a
an
job for
update.
Alan.
It is.
That'll be our group build representative, Mr. Alan Parker.
The rules are very simple. As long as the build qualifies for the group build, then build whatever it is. Well, if it's a German group build, then as long as the subject is of German origin, that's all that matters. If it's a bike group build, then as long as it's got two wheels and it's a bike of some description, then all's good.
What about unicycles?
No, that's only got one wheel, you see, Paul.
Technically a bike. It's technically a bike, though. Could it go down a bike lane?
Or a trike.
Or a trike, yeah.
This is the fun thing now. When they say,
I know. See, these all want to pick fault.
Only because everyone's done it to me for 8 years. I'll pick the most simplest build in the world, and someone tries to get around the rules or something stupid. So I do it back to these now.
But
I want to know, in a two-wheel bike build, could you enter a unicycle?
Yes, I would allow it.
So any number of wheeled bikes could be entered.
It's a bike build, not a two-wheel bike build. That's the subtle difference.
Give me a sec while I just think of something more pedantic.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Simon need to get our heads together and go through.
We've got the start of a list, haven't we, Al?
Yeah.
No,
Checking
you
it
can
twice.
build a unicycle,
Yeah.
but you could build two of them and put them close to each other.
Yes.
Good. That's a good idea, Dan.
Could I build 4 unicycles, scratch build a chassis, and make it a car?
Well, then it's not a cycle anymore.
Technically, the
Yes,
kit
you
started
could
off
build
with
it.
was.
You could build it, but you couldn't enter a bike.
I think it could because the base kit was a bike.
Yeah.
Technical.
Only if the list of rules permitted significant modifications from the base kit of a.
Well, that wasn't
You
mentioned.
don't want to get on the wrong side of Al.
That wasn't mentioned, was it?
Yeah.
The idea of the group builds, the fundamental idea of the group builds is for people to participate and to share the work.
That's great. Steve's got a valid point. Could it be a jet bike?
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Could I make 2 jet bikes strapped onto the back of a plane?
Yeah.
I'm joking. Go on. Just writing these down for future group.
Yeah. Put the plane on a rocket.
Get a bit far.
Rocket on a train carriage.
Get a bit far fetched now, Roland.
What we could do is, all our group builds, make them very specific and say, it's got to be a Ford, a 70s Ford,
Yeah.
whatever.
68 Chevelle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we could
just
do that.
thinking
Make
of
sure
that.
it's a 68 Chevelle. We could actually pick the kit for you. But
Good
no,
point. Stephen Neal's saying.
leave ours quite open.
Stephen said, "How about a kit?"
Participate as possible.
Yeah, Neil's saying, "How about a kit without its engine and you scratch build some pedals?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, absolutely. We would love to see
Right,
that.
so there'll be no group builds next year. We'll work on the
Alan's
rules
retired.
next
He's had
year,
enough. Had enough.
and we'll return in 2024 with a detailed list of conditions. And in case of any doubt, the group build organizer reserves the right to reject
Me. Paul Chaplin saying, "Could it be the village
your
bike?"
proposals or anything, whatever.
Hey, Tracy, how about you shut the F up?
Yeah. Very
Frank's saying, "Can I ask you to stream as possible watch again later?" Of course it is, mate. It's on YouTube. It's recorded on YouTube.
It will be there.
Anyway, the lads do the group build, and I do my best to try and confuse them.
Yeah.
Disruptive.
Yes.
Was that on your school report?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Big bold letters,
I can
Si.
see that.
Big bold letters.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, as Alan said, as long as it qualifies for the group build and you do regular updates on ISM, preferably Facebook, then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't need to retract it. We thought it's funny, Tracy. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Has he retracted
Don't
it?
mind them.
Bless him.
Yeah.
He called me a hippopotamus by PM again.
He's just afraid somebody from his church will see it. I know exactly why he did that.
I doubt any of them are watching this stream.
You never know.
We had a gang of them the other week. There was a gang of them the other week.
Really?
Yeah. On my birthday, there was 3 religious people in the chat.
Oh, I was watching.
They were genuinely there because I made them wish me happy birthday, and they did, but they wouldn't buy me a coffee. The type buggers. I was made up when they wished me happy birthday. I was like, "Oh, bless them." Good.
No, I think we're caught up in the chat, by the way.
You
Possibly.
are.
I think we are.
Come on, Alan.
Said he might
slack
get
him
back
out.
later.
Come on, Alan. Pull your finger out.
Oh yeah. Frank will be back later. Seems like a good evening.
Tracy's
Tracy
getting
has
no
not a
chance.
chance.
Shane says, "Oh, do we say hello to Shane?"
Oh, we missed Shane, did we?
Can't get the
Where's
stuff.
Shane?
James up there. He's above Sir.
Above Sear and Neil.
Oh, he is. He's hidden between. Yeah.
Evening, Shane. I'll say hello to you, mate.
Yeah.
Even though
Hi,
the rest of
Shane.
them ignored you.
Sorry, Shane. I apologise profusely. Beg forgiveness for my error of omission.
It's just not good enough.
To err is human, I'll have you know.
We will have a meeting about this.
Yeah. Get the online equivalent to HR. It's Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you know you're in trouble.
Send it to Rich, who's just escaped from the prison.
Complaints department.
That's Jamie's job, chairman of the committee from Wheel Tappers.
It is.
Don't you start taking his job, Roland.
Before my time.
What?
We'll have a committee meeting. At a meeting of the committee. Have you not seen that? Never mind.
What?
Go and look up Wheel Tappers and Shuntish Social Club. And Jamie's a spitting image of the guy that's the chairman of the committee.
Oh, you're kidding.
I called him Beaker from the Muppets this morning. That's why. That's why.
They really suit you, Jamie. They really do.
They
It's a
do.
good look.
They do.
Not Griff Rhys-Jones. This could be your lucky day. If anyone
Jonathan's
remembers.
saying
Bill
that it's his
from the
birthday next
80s.
month, so we can all get him something nice.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, you just wait for that, yeah.
Yeah, they're coming up.
Yeah.
It looks happier than Dan.
I'm always happy.
No, I don't think he's talking about you. But I built that. This hasn't got an engine.
Yeah. Just got an engine.
It's rich on day release.
Orange
Yeah,
is your new
yes,
black.
he is.
Look at his leg shackles on. Right, then what should we do first then? Let's mix it up a bit. We'll do your section first, Dan.
Me or the Dan?
Other one.
Okay. Questions it is then. There's only 2 questions.
That's
So
the
the
one
first
in the
question
chat.
is from Richard Thomas, who asks, "Gentlemen, I've been asked to
What
build
about
a Toyota Hilux," but I'm reading what he wrote, so
Could have ad-libbed.
I could have done, but then it wouldn't be what he wrote. Gentlemen and Sue, I've been asked to build a Toyota Hilux Aoshima kit in purple, TS24. I'm thinking purple body, black interior. I've never done a purple car. It's a basic question, but what primer is ideal?
If it's light purple, go grey or white. I'd probably go grey on purple.
Yeah,
If it's a really dark metallic purple, I'd go black, personally.
Yeah, same.
What did he say? TS? What was it?
I've got it.
24.
I can't see the number.
24.
Yeah, just looking.
24.
Put my glasses on so I can see.
Yeah,
It's quite a light purple. I'd go grey, light grey on that.
Yeah,
myself,
I
personally.
go like light grey Tamiya
Yeah.
or white UMP.
Yeah. It's an easy one.
There we go. Easy
This
one.
one.
Second question is from Jay Smith, was earlier in a chat. Says, "Hi gang, just want to ask, when you have a stash of kits and you sell some of them, do you ever buy them back? I have sold some kits that are now a fortune to buy back, and I wish I'd never sold them."
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Usually to Alan or Simon.
Yeah.
I regret it.
Until earlier this year, I've never sold a kit.
No,
I've
I
always bought kits just to build them, so I've never sold them. And that was a bunch of very ancient 72nd scale aircraft and a few oddities. So I just sold a lot. But no regrets on that. But yeah. So yes, genuine
Anyone
regrets
else?
from a few
Anyone?
No, I had.
I'm with Dan. I don't sell kits. I haven't sold one. I just buy them. It's a bad business model, I can tell you.
Yep.
So Cedric did follow up in the chat and said, "Is there really buyers for these really expensive kits that are
There is.
listed?" Yeah.
We're all sat here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does the
there's a
same
market for the rare kits. There's definitely buyers for them.
There's a mug for every kit.
I mean, with some of them, if you hang around long enough, like the Escort Cosworth, for example, they can easily go for 80, 90 quid on eBay. But if you hang around, you might find one in an odd boxing that people just don't pick up on. You might get it for 50 or 60 quid.
And with kits like that, there's 3 boxings of it, and one's more desirable than the other, and one's less desirable. So the Repsol one is probably the least, with the Michelin Pilot being the most, and the Mobile One car just being the in between. So you can pick up one if you're not bothered about the decal scheme. You pick up; they're all the same kit. Pick it up, and I think it's just different wheels on the Repsol car. Yeah, comes with supposed snow ones, doesn't it?
They are, yeah.
So there's ways to shop around for that as well. Yeah.
But sometimes it's
Know
worth
your
being a little
kit
bit
and your
patient.
scale mates.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely that people buy them. So. But then some people have ridiculous expectations when they list things as buy it now for kits that are not rare.
Just because something's on eBay at that price doesn't mean it's worth it.
No.
It's always worth searching the sold prices on eBay.
Yeah.
It's also worth putting in a cheeky offer sometimes if they're open to offers. Because
yeah.
I've had a few accepted. I know Al has.
Yeah.
So,
you've had a few cheeky offers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Accepted.
Ooh.
Lucky
Let's see if
boy.
you know the right area of town, eh?
In the car park.
Flashing the headlights, you know.
With the wipers on. Apparently.
Yeah, you do.
So that was it. That's questions for the crew.
Good job, Dan.
Nice
Nice
one.
one, Dan.
Thank you for your contributions.
No worries. While we're there, should we do what have you ruined this week, Alan?
Yeah, they've ruined absolutely nothing.
And there's another section out the way. Fantastic.
Done.
Everybody's been on it this week. Nobody's made any boo-boos at all.
No.
Have we got any group builds to go through?
No, nothing at the moment, Paul. The next one will be coming up maybe in a couple of weeks' time, 2-3 weeks' time.
What's that? The
Maybe just in time for Christmas. It'll be the
Resin.
Yeah, will it be the residential? I think
We haven't done that yet.
German group build ends on the 10th, doesn't it?
Yes.
So go through the group builds. What's running at the minute? The German one?
Bear with me. We've got the German one still on. Bear with me. Let me just get to the right page. I've lost my pages now.
Well, the Chevelle one is ongoing.
The Chevelle
Yeah,
one's ongoing,
my Chevelle birthday Christmas one's still ongoing to the end of the month. So you got
And
like
the styrene and machine one as well.
Star Machine, build what you see ones on
We've
the go
got
as well.
the German group build finishes on the 10th of this month, next week.
Yes.
The resin group build is already finished, so that'll be the next one to go through.
Is there anything else after the German one?
Then we've got the sci-fi space build that's ongoing as well.
Has anyone done anything in that yet?
Yeah, there's a few
Yeah, it's
people
up there.
put stuff in there. I believe Cam said he was going to build a model for it as well, I believe.
Yeah, he did.
So yeah, we've got
Oh, hey,
Your
we've got
toe
three in there
fighter.
currently.
Yeah, the toe fighter is
Toe
done.
fighter.
Oh, you're going to paint that before you put the pictures in.
No.
And that's it this year then, Paul.
So you signing to have a think of next year?
Yeah, we did start having a chat and we've got a few ideas, haven't we, Al?
Yeah.
All cars, I hope.
No.
Oh, it's trying to be.
Joking. I'm joking.
We're also thinking we might space them out a little bit more next year as well. Give a little bit more time between them rather than every 6 weeks, which is what we've done this time.
Sounds good.
And try and be a little bit
Is
more.
that just you two going through your stash going, I want to build this next year on this, let's figure out a group.
I'm
build
in
thing."
Spain then. Can we do that one after this?
We'll come up with a list. Paul will change it. Everyone else will have the sixpence worth in. It'll be totally different within 2
And we'll
weeks.
just put up what we want to put up anyway, won't we, Si?
Exactly, Al. Yeah.
I'll delete the post and put my own up.
You go.
I'm joking. No, good. That's good then. Cool. So there we go. So you got what, 8 days to do your German group build if you carry on.
So if anybody has participated in the resin group build and they yet haven't posted their finished work, please do
Me,
so.
I need to put my 812 in
I'll
there.
do it all. Yeah.
I think yours is ongoing a little bit. Is it, Dan? Krog?
Oh, it's finished, but I probably won't post it.
Why?
Well, that's not the
It's
spirit.
shit. It's shocking. I'm not happy with it.
Put it in Luke's
It's making a
section.
difference, mate.
Simon put us in.
I haven't yet.
I was
It's
trying to
finished.
convince
It's
Philip
up. I
Harford
do.
to put his model Fatty Hero kit in there.
Yeah.
But it doesn't want him.
No, I'll put a picture in.
Of
Might be
it.
filtered a bit.
Well done, Dan.
6 miles through thick fog with some sunglasses on the camera lens.
Yeah.
at night.
Yeah.
A lovely color spot in the background. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, that 1 pixel in the middle. That's it.
Right then. Let's do. Should we do Roland's first tonight for a change?
Time warp.
Yeah.
Why not?
Put your hands on your hips.
Put your hands on.
Pull your knees in tight.
I like Roland's Russ Abbott t-shirt as well.
Oh, atmosphere. Here we go. Right.
That's clean over rolling then, isn't it?
Russ who? Never heard of her.
So here we are.
Roland's going to look at your work you've finished this week. At the end of it, you're going to get to vote. We're not going to do a giveaway tonight. We'll save that for next week. But please remember the builder's name and the subject. There's 83 people watching. Loads of you can vote. So come on, let's get some voting on this. And let's see who we're going to pick tonight. Loads of nice work in here tonight.
Fantastic work in here. You will have your work cut out.
Yeah, although just remember, try and keep it down to 2 videos and 5 pictures at a minimum if you can.
Yeah, you will see in a minute why he said that.
Over to you, Roland.
All righty. Just going to do a quick check in the forum. There's nothing here. And there's nothing here, and that is the forum covered. Right.
Well done.
Over at Facebook, we have the first one, which is Paul J. Lewis, who comes with his 112 Model Factory Hero Ferrari 315S. Hi, Roland and Model Kit Wranglers everywhere, and she's finished. Once again, another thoroughly enjoyable MFH build. I had a couple of minor issues fitting with the dust monster during the bonnet and engine cover painting process, but otherwise this turned out to be relatively trouble-free build. Products used were the Expo Super Glues, micro crystal clear, zero paints 2-part edge primer, zero paints Ferrari red SF70H, textured charcoal, steel jet exhaust in red brown, Tamiya paints various X and XF colors, AK paints extreme metal, dark aluminium, MIG engine fuel stains, and fresh oil, a MIG 1408, Tamiya panel line accent, and zero paints gloss clear coat lacquer. Thanks for viewing the pictures. Very sweet.
Great work, Paul. Great work.
Absolutely
stunning build there, Paul. Looks good.
Very nice.
Right. And next is Joe Camilleri. Evening all, finished up with the Rebel 125 Corvette C7R. Not a bad kit, but headed problems with glass. Primed with Mr. Surface 1500, with the yellow being a mix of 2 different touch-up paint I had around. Black is LP1 and all the other paints are LPs. Cleared with super clear, then sanded and polished with Tamiya polishes. Thanks for looking, everyone.
Nice one,
Joe.
Nice one, Joe.
That's a lot fairly cool, doesn't it?
Very vivid yellow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool build. Right. Next one is Dave Molina. And Dave says, hi folks, today I finished this McLaren P1. Been working on this for 10 minutes, having had no time to do any modeling these past few weeks due to unforeseen circumstances. This kit was actually very enjoyable. Plus, I didn't want to miss out on the pose, what you have bought this week and what you're working on this week. And finally, what you finished this week. That's very nice, Dave. And that looks a very pretty build.
Nice one, Dave.
Yeah.
Nice one, buddy.
Love that green. Always a fan of that green.
Yeah.
Oh, Snowwolf is in. He has his, Steve is in with his first car to make it to the finish line. It's the Rebel 125 Chevy Chevelle for Paul's birthday Christmas build. Painted with various super metallic 2 and Tamiya LPs. Body was painted with Gravity Chevy Dark Cherry. Interior painted with 0 interior cream and 0 Chevy engine red, used on the engine block only. Used the black decals on the exterior, but if you could have got aftermarket details, would have done them in gunmetal or got someone to create some paint masks so I could do ghosted stripes.
Cool.
That's good.
Very cool. I love that color.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
very nice color. Very cool. Here you go. Engine looks good too. Very pretty, Steve.
Very good, Steve. Nice one, mate.
Right. Peter Mulgate, in Alan's favorite scheme, calling it done. Tamiya 112 scale Ducati Panigale 1199S in Martini scheme. 0 paints Martini set finished in 0 paints, diamond finish 2K. Tamiya front fork detail set, hobby design decals and fairing fasteners. Some small details added, PE radiator mesh and some wiring. Easy kit that builds nicely.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
Very, very nice.
Nice.
It's a nice one, Peter. Very pretty.
Very nice.
Right, here we have Richie Waldron. He has finished his rebuilds 132 Tornado GR1. I used Aeris resin exhaust, quick boost resin seeds, master metal pilot tube, and Aeromask camo mask set. Kit itself went together well and no major issues. It was a really enjoyable yet labor-intensive build. Very nice.
That's lovely.
They
Richard.
just land. They land on the spot. It's just fantastic. No, it's pretty.
That's
Very,
cool.
very
Nice.
good.
Yeah, I like a good Tonka.
Luke Ward has finished one, and the 124 ICM Benz Patentmotorwagen from 1886. This was a fun little kit. Plenty of mistakes and issues, but it was a fun build, and I would do it again. But I'd probably get the other version with the plastic wheels, even though the PE wheels look great. There was a seam along the center on the tire to deal with. And that
That
looks
looks
pretty
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, it's
I
cool.
love
That looks
this.
very cool.
I do, I just think they're brilliant.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
should be allowed in this week's section as he's not here.
Right, we have Christopher. Christopher is in with his Tamiya 135 M60A1, painted with Tamiya paints and weathered with Valier washers and Nick pigments. Nice kit for its age. All right, it looks good. How old is that kit, Paul?
Good, yeah. Nice build.
Paul?
Sorry?
Say, how old is that kit?
The Tamiya one? It must be knocking on a bit. But as usual, they're just simple, great kit, aren't they?
Because he said paint a nice kit for its age. I was wondering how old it is.
Yeah, it'd be probably knocking on a bit.
90s. Right. Next one is Simon Shorey, Revell 124 Mercedes AMG GT with hobby design detail upset and Planners wheels. Mr. Surfacer Pink, Zero Cardinal Red, Gravity 2K, Tamiya LP paints and UMP polishes. Not a bad kit, a few small fit issues, but overall an enjoyable build.
I can't. I tell
Wow,
you,
well, Si.
those pictures,
Si.
red in real life is so different. I was tweaking the photos to try and get the red out, but it's just a nightmare.
You need a better camera to do that.
Yeah, I do. It's not good. Not good. It's my phone, so.
And more light, unfortunately.
Yeah. Good build. It's good fun though.
Yeah,
nice
it's really good.
Nice.
Right, Dan Croak has done the Revell 124 Jordan 197.
But there was nothing for Luke's section.
Private in UMP white, base coat of zero paints, Jordan 197 yellow, decals encouraged with UMP decal solutions, Tamiya carbon fiber decals for various parts, and Gravity 2 clear, micro-etched UMP polishing compounds, running gear and other bits in various Revell and Tamiya acrylics.
Nice one, mate.
That looks very pretty. I like that a lot,
looks
Dan.
really nice, Dan.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it. Actually, I'll be honest.
No, it actually came out very good. It looks
got all four wheels down.
Yeah,
A few more F1 kits now, then, Dan.
Very nice.
Might be a few in the future. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I've got a few here if you're interested.
Right, Colin Gauntlet says, hi everyone, decided to call this one down. It is the Hasegawa 132 Ki 61 Tony with extras as always. I used Aeris resin exhaust, quick boost undercarriage doors, Quinta 3D cockpit decals, Eduard canopy mask, and the kit decals. The kit was painted using a combination of AK Extreme metal paints and Mr. Hobby paints, weathered with pigments and Emo dark gray wash, then finished off with a satin coat varnish. I really enjoyed this build from start to finish, especially the Quinta set, which really makes the cockpit look good. Hope you like my build, and thank you for looking, and have a great weekend.
Lovely. The great,
really cool,
the
doesn't it?
second scale Hassy kits are awesome.
It looks
Yeah,
nice.
Looks really good.
You should have popped the picture of the cockpit in then. I would have loved to see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It looks good.
Very nice, Colin.
It's very good.
nice work, mate.
Oh, look at that. Dan Edmonds. Hi, Roland. This week I finished my 124 Tamiya Alfa Romeo 155 V6 Ti Bosch. That's a very good car, as you will see in a minute when we get to the nice section. Decals are from Museum Collection, as the originals were boogered. I used 120 scale motorsport carbon just about everywhere. Mr. Surfacer primers, Tamiya LP paints and Gravity 2K clear. I also used some zero paints, textured black and charcoal for the seat, and some 2mm red ribbon and Studio 27 PE buckles. Thanks for looking and hope you're all well.
Lovely, Dan.
Good, Dan.
Thanks
Thanks for
all, as
asking.
always.
And this is a cracking build.
Very nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Just a lovely scheme, isn't it?
Yeah. And that top picture captures the stance very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very well. Yeah.
Good picture.
It looks good. Love it, Dan. We have Edward Leonard with the 148 Bandai 80 ST vignette, getting back to nature using various acrylic paints. Wow.
That's cool.
That came out.
Awesome.
That came out really nice.
Yeah.
Great rust that. Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very, very
That's
pretty.
nice.
Nice one, Eddie.
Nice one.
Yeah. It's a good vignette.
Then we have Tracy calling this one finished in memory of Gary Pashley, Great Wall Hobbies 172 F15. RAM only. Gary knows how much fun I had building this one. Cheers, buddy. The overhead webcam fell directly on this build, cracking the wing, but it's unnoticeable to most. Nice try, Gary. I love it.
That's one, buddy.
Good, thank you.
Very nice.
Looks really
It's a
cool.
nice build, Tracy.
Yeah, it's very
Nice
pretty.
work, mate.
And I like the half track in the background as well.
Yeah.
Right. And then last but certainly not least, we come to this one. Mr. Paul Bretland has a couple of photos and a couple of videos here, which I'm going to have a quick look at.
Well, yeah, and there's War and Peace to read as well.
Yes, exactly. Here we go. Leo Tolstoy says as follows. Model Factory Hero 112 Lancia Delta Integrale HA Delta Evo 92. Finally completed after 5 months work on and off. It's far from perfect as it was my first MFH kit. Lots of lessons learned for sure. While it was challenging build, testing my skills and patience at times, I'm very happy now it turned out and looking forward starting the 112 Ferrari 250 GTO after New Year. If you do buy one of these kits, be well aware you have a lot of work ahead of you, and they are no worse kit to build.
Easy.
The in-depth video build can be found here, and just click on the link. Very, very entertaining. Resin primed in Tamiya white surface primer, white metal parts cleaned with a magnetic tumbler. Then primed with U-Pol acid etch primer, body color Lancia Bianco color matched paint. Kit decals went down perfect. Gravity 2K clear coat, which was flattered with 3mm Trizac 3000, 6000, 8000 pads. Polished with UMP polish system. Various metal paints from Tamiya and Mr. Hobby were used throughout. 90% of the detail was supplied with the kit. I added some hose from Tami and carbon from Scale Motorsport. From Tamiya, okay. I thought you got it from Tami.
No.
3D printed headsets, helmet were added to the interior. Right, but let's have a look what it looks like.
Make sure it's muted. It is. I have to say, the weight of that thing on that turntable, it struggled to turn it.
How heavy is it, Paul? Did you have it on a scale?
It's about 4 kilos.
Wow.
It's certainly no lightweight.
It did well turning it, to be fair.
Yeah,
didn't it,
it struggled on the next one. The next one, it was struggling even worse. You can skip that now, Roland.
Okay, let's have a look at the next one then. Here we go.
I've got everything open on this one on the helmet trim.
Yeah.
If you go back to the beginning of it.
Oh. Here we go. That's pretty cool. Oh, I love that pipe there.
Stunning art.
Really cool.
It's a good build. It was interesting, challenging.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Lots of detail. Bees.
Yeah,
look at that engine.
Looking forward to doing the Ferrari.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. That at the door, was that material which was in the kit?
Yeah. That's stick-on material, yeah. It is. They are fun to build, but they are the hard
You must
work.
take your time. Yeah, take your time. Don't get frustrated. Yeah.
So
yeah, looks
thank you
good
to
stuff.
Luke as well for printing off those helmets for me and Jamie.
Yeah.
Alan for printing off the decals as well. There's a big helmet which I show at the end. It's not mine. It's at the end there now. There you go. So that's in the display. That's in the display case next to it now as well, which you'll see.
Oh, that's very pretty. That's a good idea.
Just
Right,
a few
and then
pictures. Roland will fly
a couple
through
of pictures as well. So here you can have a look again. Here we go.
It's
From
got
the
my own
back.
tabs. Look at this.
I love the heated windshield.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
That's
Yeah,
magnet.
very cool.
Very nice.
Here are the helmets.
Yeah, the first one on the left was the first one Luke printed, and not one of us looked at it when we met up that time and thought, looks a bit bigger than 12, that.
No, that one.
Yeah, it's a little bit
Just a
too big,
tad.
isn't it, Jamie?
Yeah, just a bit. Well, we're good. Good.
Oh, here we go, in front of the small one. Here's the display with the helmet. Very pretty, that's nice. Where is it, Paul? Right above you?
Above my shelf behind me, yeah, so well and
You
truly
need to
safe.
build a 24th one to go in the box as well.
Yeah, I can get 43rd as well in there. So,
Yeah.
Very nice. Great, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. All done.
Very nice.
great work in there. So you're going to get the time now. It takes Roland to recap and a bit longer to vote. So try and remember the builder's name and the subject. Get one vote each. Try and vote. There's 87 if you're watching. So come on, make an effort. Let's see what we can get out the chat. All right. When you're ready, Alan.
Yep, go for it, guys.
Right. And we start off with Paul J. Lewis with the 112 Model Factory Hero Ferrari 315S. Next in line is Joe Camilleri with his Rebel 125 Corvette C7R. Next is Dave Molina with his McLaren P1. Next is Snowwolf. He has his 125 Chevy Chevelle for Paul's birthday. That's the Rebel one. Then we have Peter Nolgate with the Tamiya 112 scale Ducati Panigale 1199S. Next is Richie Waldron with the Revels 132 Tornado GR1. Next is Luke Ward with the 124 ICM Benz Patent Motorwagen 1886. Next in line is the 135 M60 A1. And Chris Stover brought that one forward.
I'll Google that one, Roland. I'll see how old that is.
Yeah, do that. Reval 124, Mercedes AMG GT. That's from Simon Shorey, right in front of you.
Sorry.
Next one is Dan Croak. Where's
Peter Wilson's put Paul's car in the chat as his vote. There are two Pauls.
Yeah, there's more than one Paul in the chat, mate.
Yes, it's all right. It's all right.
Base code Jordan 197 in 124 from Rebel, and this build is from Mr. Dan Croak. Colin Gauntlet called in and he built the Hasegawa 132 KI61 Tony. Next, Dan Edmonds with his 124 Tamiya Alfa Romeo 155 V60i Bosch.
That is so good.
Next one is Edward Leonard with the 148 Bandai 80 ST Vignette Getting Back to Nature. Next one is Tracy Folson. He built the memory of Gary Peshley, the Great Wall Hobby 172 F15L. And last but not least, as we have just seen, Mr. Paul Bretland. He has his Lancia from
Model Factory Hero.
That's the word I was looking for. Model Factory Hero.
Nice one, Roland.
There you go.
Out of interest, that M60, that kit's from 1992. The original tool is 1970.
Wow.
Wow.
And I bet it goes together with no issues, that kit whatsoever.
52 years.
Yeah, he said it went together well.
Yeah. I bet you it does.
Right.
It's together.
And I'm stopping sharing. Here we go.
It's a tough one, that.
Yeah.
Very, very tough.
Oh.
I don't know what to go for. I'm stuck.
It is difficult.
I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going for.
Can I have half a dozen votes?
No. Someone said hello in the chat. Richard, hello, Richard. Richard was in the chat saying hello. Hello, Andy, as well.
Hi, Rich.
Guys.
Richard.
Hello, mate.
Yeah, you have to.
They're my rules to break, Paul. So it's all good. Oh, everyone else got theirs picked out?
No.
It's a tough one. There's a lot in there this week. That's good.
Yep.
Very tough week.
Who said they don't like voting because there's too much choice?
Jay.
Go on, Jay. Well, you have voted.
He did. He voted. He voted earlier in the chat, and then said he doesn't like voting.
The idea behind it, though, the Q
Hey,
dot.
Oban.
That's all it is.
Don't get any more. That's
The
it.
Mad Dog and Callis is in.
Yeah.
And Oban.
There he is.
There he is.
Mad Dog, yeah.
Hello, Matt. And Master Toilet Maker's there, Steve.
Hey. Good to see you, buddy.
I'm going to leave it open a bit while I go around us, guys. Right then, Paul, your vote, please.
I'm going to go for Tracy's F15.
Tracy's F15.
Did a good job on that.
Mr. Scattergun.
Joe's Corvette.
There's Corvette, okay. Mr. Shorey.
I had to suffer the pain of this for the last 3 months. It's got to be Paul's Lancia, unfortunately.
Actually, 6 months, not 3.
No, I mean, look, to be fair, there's loads of cracking builds in there, and I could call out half a dozen, but I've watched it develop, and I've seen the effort that's gone into it, so that's my vote.
Yes.
And Mr. Croak.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be Paul's Lancia as well. Just and it's just my subject matter as well. I love rally cars, so it's a winner chicken dinner for me.
It is rallying, that car.
Yeah.
It
It's
is.
a host groupie rally, and there's nothing says rallying more than the Lancia Delta Integrale.
Evo.
Jamie.
We'd have to go with Paul's Lancia. But what I do want to say is Paul J. Lewis's Ferrari, I think, is one of the most beautiful models I have ever seen. So that is, to me, a very close second. It's just I've built the Lancia, and I know the struggles with that car. And you know what I mean? I've seen Paul sort of go through it with it. So
you helped me a lot as well through it, to be fair.
You know what I mean? Credit to you, mate. It looks cracking.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you're saying, it was a group effort, really.
Yes. That's what it's all about. It's about helping, see? Helping. Roland.
Yeah.
I haven't got that
I will
one.
go. I will kick against the wind. I'll go for Dan Edmonds, Alfa Romeo.
Another good build and all.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Sue?
Oh, God. There is so many. So many. But
Tricky, innit?
it's got to be Paul's Lancia.
Oh, bless you.
Sorry, but there's just so many. If I could have half a dozen votes, you'd just all get a vote.
Yeah.
We need a collage, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam?
Oh, there's brilliant builds in there.
I think I'm going to go with Paul and pick Tracy. He stepped out of his comfort zone doing that plane, and it turned out real well. But Paul's Lancia is definitely a very, very, very close second.
Fair enough. Andy?
Well, lots of other people have said it, so I'm not going to say that. Other than I will say that watching the builds and knowing what they've gone through with them, I'm going to go with Paul's Lancia for my number one pick. I'm going to go with Paul J. Lewis for number two, because those kits are they're so much work. But there really are so many great builds. They're it's just awesome. I'm amazed at the work that's up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Paul's Lancia, number one.
Okay. I'm just cancel the votes on that then. And my pick again, it's a struggle. It is a struggle. There's so many there that are so deserving of a vote. I mean, I've got to give a shout out to Edward Leonard, that ATST. Absolutely
Yeah, it
epic.
looked good, that, didn't it?
That was a
Epic.
great
Yeah.
dial.
You know, Dan Edmonds,
Tornado was
Alpha
also good.
155, super sharp, super sharp. Size AMG, very good. And again, Paul J. Lewis's Ferrari. You know, it's such a beautiful looking car. But
I'd like to
again,
thank my mum, my dad,
knowing
my
what Paul's
dog.
been through with the Lancia
Sorry.
and stuff like that, you know, I just think it's an epic build and it's come out really, really well. So Paul gets my vote.
There you go.
So I've just got a few to add out of the chat. So I've got another one there.
Yeah, that's very true, Dean.
I mean, that's a good point, Dean, what you say. Maybe we should pick our top 3 builds.
Quality's always
It'd be too hard with the chat as well.
Yeah, it will be too hard in the chat. Yeah.
Or I want to be pulling his arrow.
Yeah.
But
I think
anyway,
if it was just us, you could do it on points with a top 3. But with the chat as well, it'd just be a pain.
Yeah.
And, you know, you could have 80 people voting, so actually it's a good spread across that just to ask for one.
Yeah. But anyway, as it turns out, so in third place this week is PJ Lewis with his Ferrari 315.
Well done, Paul.
Yeah.
Well done, Paul.
And it is well deserved. Second place is Luke with that Benz painted motor wagon.
Yeah.
You know, and again, you know, Luke's did an epic job just on the finish. You know, the painted parts.
Oh,
it just
yeah,
looks so
He
realistic.
built it
He's
quite
an
quick
artist.
for him as well.
Yeah,
Built
very
it
quick.
quite quick.
But this week's winner, and shock horror, and it's well deserved, is our very own Mr. Paul Burnland.
Well done,
Nice,
mate.
Paul.
Fix.
Okay.
So well done, Paul.
Well
Thank you,
done,
everyone.
Paul.
Thank you very much.
Well done,
Well
mate.
deserved, Paul, as well, to be fair. Well deserved.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Thank you.
The,
Okay, everyone.
the bizarre thing is I'll probably never buy the Model Factory Hero kit, but that video build series, when I go to build the 24th scale one, will actually be really useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a lot of research on that, didn't we, Jamie?
God, yeah.
Even though we painted our calipers the wrong colour.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to change my vote.
Yeah,
I think that was
Black.
fantastic.
We should have-
You two
we should have
did it
done
together
that.
at the same time.
The calipers are black.
We did
I'll tell
this.
you right now, we've watched videos of that car being built at the Lancia factory, at the Works factory, and Jamie got pulled for his being told they should be gold. They're not, they're black. Me and Jamie did a lot of research on that car.
Hell of a lot,
Loads
yeah.
of pictures. I've got loads of video, all sorts of stuff anyone building that car. I should put it all together and put
Yeah,
it on
it wouldn't
standard
wouldn't
machine.
surprise me at all if they were black, because cars of that era were
Guarantee it. I've got.
calipers weren't. Yeah,
We
they
have
weren't the thick.
there's a 50-minute video I've got of that thing almost being built
Yeah.
at the factory. They're black, 100%. But yeah, Jamie got pulled.
It's ruined my model.
Rivet counters.
Classic model building
Yeah,
said,
well
well,
done,
it's
well
off
done.
Paul, now weather it up.
Yeah.
And I can't wait until there's a playlist that I can just click on.
There is.
Ah.
Loads of them
See,
in there.
I
I did a whole
line
load
them
the other night again. I've been sitting there doing them. There's loads
Yeah.
in there now. Loads in there. I've gone through doing it. It's mind numbingly boring doing it, but I've nearly done them all. They're not far off being done now. Then I'm going to go and do. Come.
See what I do when I do a video, the first part I create the playlist,
Yeah, I'll do that from now on. Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you can just
good
add
point.
them to multiple playlists from the drop down. It's quite handy too.
Yeah. There we go. So I'm just sending a message to somebody.
Yeah, a few people have joined since the chat earlier. Where do we get to? Brandon's in saying, "Hey everyone, thumbs up."
Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
Yari T made an appearance as well. Hey Yari.
Yeah, right.
Gary G voted, so hello Gary G. Tribune 43 is in there as well. David M.
Tribute. I forgot Tribute.
Well, Stephen Burns is in there. David Tips, I think we got that earlier. Classic Model Building voted as well. Hello, Classic Model Building.
Hello.
Paz Hobby Workshop is in there as well. 1001 KJK, Keith is in there.
Hey,
Paul
Keith.
Price is in there. Graham French is in there as well. Hey, Graham.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, Graham.
We got Richard Thomas as well. He said hello earlier. Mark McGrath is in there. Voted. Hello, Mark.
Hello, mate.
Edmund Steinberg is in there as well. Hey, Edmund. Mountaineer Modeler is in there as well. Voted as well. So hello to Mountaineer.
All right.
Hey.
Carl Roberts as well is in there. Don't think he said hello earlier.
Buongiorno.
Yeah, Master Toilet Maker as well was in there.
Yes.
Matt B says hello all. Forgot to say smiley face.
Hello,
Hey,
mate.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, Paul J. Lewis, congrats, Paul. Great build. David Tupes, congrats, Paul. That was an epic build.
Thank you.
Stephen Burns says, congratulations, Paul. It was the hardest week since I've been watching.
Yeah, it was a difficult one for sure.
Yeah.
Keith says, well done, Paul. Great build.
Yeah.
Plastic Monkey says, well done, PJ as well for his build.
Yeah. And Luke.
Cedric says, you deserve it, Paul. Your Lancia is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you, mate.
Digsby says, congrats to everyone for putting your work out there. Congrats, Paul.
Oh, yeah. Everyone that post it. Yeah. Fair play to you.
Yeah.
Classic Model Building says, well deserved, Paul. Now weather it up.
No way, Jose, am I weathering that thing up. Too
No
long
way,
to get it as
Pedro.
good as it could. Yeah, no way, Pedro.
Matt B says, well done, Paul. And Yari T says, well done, Paul and all. David M with a well done, Paul. And Mark at Edinburgh's Modelling Man caves in saying, even guys, sorry I'm late to the party.
Hey, bud.
Well, come on.
Andrew
Good to
says,
have you.
well done, Paul, as well. Great looking car.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah, lots of thoroughly deserved congratulations.
I cannot wait to build that 250 GTO.
Oh, I cannot wait for the video.
But I am waiting because I'm waiting on replacement parts.
Oh, yeah, you said so.
I've got to get a load of supplies. I've got to get a load of... Sorry, my camera's off because I'm faffing around with a model for someone's pictures.
That was going to be a question of mine, was after you complete a build as in-depth as that, do you wait or do you have a desire to do another build that's that complicated? Or
I haven't built anything other than those helmets since I finished that. I was just done for a few days.
Oh,
I think I primed a few parts on the Chevelle and that was it. My mojo had gone. I was just satisfied and done for a bit.
Yeah,
I finished that on whatever day I finished.
Accomplishment.
Yeah, I've done nothing since then. Nothing at all. Just because it was just like, oh, thank God for that. Thank God it's done.
Well,
Yeah.
but I guess at the end it almost feels like that. Those kind of last few stages, like you're holding your breath. You know,
Yeah.
just that. Get the last bits together and get it spot on. That you need that little bit of a break at the end.
Oh yeah, it was a relief to get it finished.
Mm.
Well, it looks good, buddy. It looks really good.
Cheers.
Does.
Appreciated.
Yeah. Yeah. So Martin C is in the chat saying, good evening, everyone. Hope you all well. Loving the show.
Hello, mate.
How's it, Martin?
And Master Timemaker says, just finished my Christmas ornament for our charity auction. We'll see if I can't post in the forum for next week's finished model segment.
Definitely.
Yeah, it will be in 2 weeks, huh?
That's to say the week after next year.
Yeah, it's every 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well done, King Dan.
We're standing. Oh.
Yeah. I assume you've copied the link for us all, though. Yeah.
Let's watch it right now. It's just lost $6,000.
Oh.
And Hannah's in the chat saying, evening, everyone. James just wanted to say good night.
See you later,
Bye,
mate.
James. Sleep tight,
James.
buddy.
Sleep
All
well.
right, James.
Yeah, have a good sleep, mate.
And yeah, Digsby says good night, James, as well. So we're all caught up once again.
Fantabulous. Well done, guys.
And yeah, Master Toymaker says that gives me an extra week to both remember and figure it out. Lol.
Yes. I normally put a couple of reminders in, so you will see it popping up every now and again.
And Mark at Edinburgh Man Cave says it's great looking build, Paul, and I totally enjoy the whole YouTube journey.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was good. Good fun.
See, I think that's one of the differences with your videos compared to other very detailed builds. There's context to it because you do an intro and an outro.
Yep.
And it's like you can
Relate
feel the
more.
journey.
Yeah.
Which
I always feel like I'm boring
with
people with
others.
those intro and outros, but for me, it's important to touch on some of the stuff in it sometimes. The build.
Yeah,
problems,
too right.
No, intros are very good. I like it. Of course, you waffle sometimes, but that's part of it, and that's part of your style. That's what you do.
No, switch it off then. You're waffling. What's that, Ron? Yes, I like to chat. I do like to chat. You're right. Right then, there we go. Thank you everyone for the votes. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, looks good.
And yeah, right then. Simon, do you want to do your bit, mate?
I can do.
Go on then.
Right, let me get that off. Let me share the screen. One. And we should be sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And first up this week is me. I was just falling down this rabbit hole, as I think we're going to see a couple in here this week. Still waiting for bits.
A rabbit hole? It's a printer.
Yeah, 3D printer, lots of stuff that's come still.
It's a rabbit hole.
Anyway, should be good fun. Lots of videos been watching and yeah, trying to get to grips with it. Next up, we have Mr. Dave Hardy, who has got a couple of Hobby Zone paint hanger shelves to clear up his workspace. And also some resin ejector seats by Quick Boost for an Airfix 148 scale Civics, and he's got in his stash. Very nice indeed. I actually love building those Hobby Zone things.
Yeah, they're cool.
Good fun. Next up, we have Mr. Dominique Cuckoo. He was up early on the 26th at 5:30 in the morning to go to a modelling show by train and bus. We got there around 9:45, and after talking to a lot of people, he bought some new scale models. First up is the ICM 135th Moskvich 401 420A Soviet passenger car. Very nice indeed.
Lovely.
He also got this Polish vehicle, the Bedford QLT. Sorry, he's going to make it a Polish vehicle. It's IBG models, Bedford QLT and 135th. Look forward to seeing that, Dominic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next up, he got a AK scale model kit in 135th. It's the FJ43 pickup. Very nice indeed. He also got himself an FJ43 SUV, again from AK and 135th. He also then got a quarter-ton 4x4 G530B utility truck in 1/16 from Tacon. That's going to be a nice size to build, mate.
Yeah, it's a biggie. It's a biggie.
You got something a bit different for once. Got a couple of AMT kits in 125th, a Ford F-150 Ray Bestos, and a Ford F-150 Ortho Lawn and Garden.
Oh, they're cool. They are.
That is very cool.
Yeah, they're truck racing. Love it.
You got a real haul here. Next up was the German delivery car Type 170V from Mini Art in 135th.
I'm busy building that right now as a fruit car. It's a very nice.
That's the same kit, yeah. And he also got the Edward Tornado IDS in 148th as well. That's nice. I like the scheme.
Probably some resin bits and that as well.
Yeah, looks
good. Oh, I don't know.
That's a fairly new one out.
Gee, what a hole. Come on, Dominic.
After Dominic, we have Mr. Sean White, who took advantage of some Black Friday deals and picked a few kits up this week. First, a bunch of 1/24 kits, the new Tamiya Nissan, a Nunu BMW M8, a Nunu Audi R8 Evo, and the Italeri Escort. That Nissan Z looks nice. He also got the Tamiya 112 Tyrrell 003.
Wow.
He also managed to get a Tamiya Lexus LFA in the sales for good money too. Well, that's nice.
Oh, that's good. That's convenient.
I posted some good pictures of I found that tool on Star in a Machine the other day as well. Some very good detailed pictures of that.
Yeah, in your post, Alan, could you add the car manufacturer to it? Make it easier to search later on.
You know, hashtag it so it'll show.
Oh, we could do a hashtag, yeah.
Next up, we have Mr. Peter Millgate, who got a few kits here. The quarter ton 4x4 G503 in 1/16 from Tacom. Italeri Fiat Mr. Fiale in 1/12, a 2010 Ford Shelby GT500 in 1/12. Wow. And then two 1/20th kits, the Williams FW14B and the Ferrari 6412 from Tamiya.
112 kits, aren't they? Yeah.
Some like it big. Wow.
Yeah, they are. Sorry, you're right, Alan. Apologies.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Because the Shelby's 12th as well, isn't it? So
Yeah.
Peter also got himself some World War II paint sets, some model colour, and some resin figures by the looks of it as well. Nice one, mate.
Nice one, mate.
Nice little haul.
You'll love the Fiat.
No.
Really want to see it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nobody?
We have
Really?
No Wolf.
Jeez.
Hi all, it's
Yeah,
Southport
listen, jiggle,
Steve.
jiggle.
This week he bought the Border Models 135th Stuka with Quinta Studio 3D cockpit details. Very nice indeed.
No.
All
That's a
I can say is
tank buster
Paul
as well.
Bretland is going to look very dodgy on camera from here.
Yeah, that's fine.
And your own business?
Next up, moving on before Dan gets us into trouble. Chris Stover got these kits this week. A Trumpeter 132nd P47N
Nice.
Thunderbolt.
Nice. Jug.
He also got the British Tank Destroyer FV 4005 Stage 2 from AFV Club in 135th. And some Tamiya paint and glue. Nice one, Chris.
Nice one.
Now, for some reason, this has gone back to how Facebook used to be, where you haven't got to keep flipping back to previous comments.
Well, here we go.
don't knock it.
We have
Yeah.
Dave Molina.
Enjoy while it lasts.
I'm talking.
It's old.
No, Dave's saying, hi all, these arrived this week. First up was the Bench Vent 300S spray booth and a selection of Hobby Zone stands and racks. Brilliant. Thanks for looking. Nice one, Dave. That
Nice.
Bench Vent's worth
Nice,
its weight in
Dave.
gold.
Where is Dave located?
UK.
UK.
UK. Okay.
Yeah, and he's got himself a bit of a building task there with all those lovely Hobby Zone.
Have fun.
Gonna be flat
Lots
out.
of lots
Enjoy.
of PVA glue, mate, and you'll be fine. Next up, we have Mr. Richard Thomas, who says, good evening. Just two purchases this week. Oops, make that three. A 125th Porsche 9146. Thanks to Paul
Nice.
Savage. The 124th Mazda Unos, aka MX5 from a local model shop. As you see, I've already built an MX5, but next one will have more resin items added. Dan Croak post just reminded me he's got the 124th Tamiya LFA. Sorry, no picture. Have a good show. Nice one.
Nice one, mate.
And there's his Unos as well. Nice one, mate.
Yes, Yunus, yes.
Have fun with that. That would be nice.
Yeah.
And next up, we have Craig Stadius, who got a couple of things this week. The Tamiya 124th Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 6, and a Display Circle Cutter. Last buys before Christmas, maybe. And he's also just been to his local hobby shop and got some more supplies. Mr. Hobby UV Cut Gloss, and flat Tamiya mica blue, some mixing jars, 40mm masking tape, small metal ruler, and a decal knife with a cutting mat. Very nice indeed, matey.
Very nice.
Well done, Craig. Next up, we have Mr. Dean Slater, who says, my apologies in advance to Roland. It is his NASCAR haul this week, the brand new
Another
24th Salvinus J.R. Petty Roadrunner kit, some decals for the 2003 Revel 124th Ford Taurus, and decals for the 125th Limburg Plymouth Belvedere. Happy modelling. Nice one. I like
Very
that
nice.
M&M scheme. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. And the Salvinus look really cool. Nice one, Dean. Next up, we have our very own Mr. Dan Croak, who got himself a Tamiya 124th LFA for Gary B. Nice one, mate. And there will be a build in the new year for that.
Yeah, February going to do a appreciation bill for Gary.
Yep.
Yes.
Commemorating you in passing.
Yep. Next up, we have Digsby James, who's got just the one this week. AMT round 2's 125th 53 Ford pickup with Golf livery and with stock car hauler. It's diorama time. As always, thanks for taking a look. Enjoy the show, and thanks to the team for their dedication. Greatly appreciated. You're welcome, mate. And that's
nice kit. That
yeah.
It's not
Nice.
Yeah, I'd like to see what you do with that, mate.
Yeah.
And last but not very least, we have Tracy Fogelson, who's got two fantastic kits to start with. I can see a display bending tool, just another tool in the kit, the Monogram 124th Buick GNX, and then my two favourites, the Fujimi 124th Ferrari 250 GTO and the 124th 330 P4. Detail parts are coming soon. Looking forward. Just have a look in the box on that 330, Tracy, because there is some PE and bits in there, mate.
Yeah.
And he also got from a postman Gravity paints. Someday I'll learn how to use them properly. Yeah, you know how to use them, mate. He's got a wide selection of paints in that haul.
Nice.
That Aston Martin Braemar blue.
Braemar blue, nice colour.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, very nice.
But nice little haul there, mate. Well done.
Lovely.
And that, folks, is what
You might want to refresh that, Simon.
What have you put something in there? God.
Yeah, my turn for a change.
I got it. Let me just check. I didn't miss anything. No, I didn't miss anything. That's all right. That's good. And last but not least, there's always one troublemaker.
Dominic's saying you missed a picture of his as well.
Who's saying that, Dom?
Dominique.
I'll go back, Dominic. I didn't think I had, but I'll check in a sec, mate. Roland firstly got the Alfa Romeo 155 V6 Ti from Tamiya in 124th, which was a good bargain, I know. And Fuel Sierra XR4i, again 124th from Tamiya. Nice one, mate.
Beautiful.
We also got the McLaren Senna from Tamiya in 124th. Nice one. That's a lovely
That's
kit. That.
way too modern for you, Roland.
Yeah. And a bit like a bike kit, Roland.
I give it spoked wheels.
He also got the piece of the Resistance, the Carman gear, and a vintage 1931 Chevy. I like that car, I have to say.
Print
and the Chevy's cool as well. Nice one, mate.
Yeah, I like that Carman Ghee as well. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Back to Mr. Cuckoo. Let's see what I missed.
Well, you had 500 pictures, so man, there's a chance you might have skipped one.
There they are.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, Dan, I went straight past them. And he also got some display scratches in various sizes, some resin figures as well. Very nice, Dominic.
Scratches.
Beautiful.
What is that? What is a display scratch?
I'm assuming he means line scribers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, very nice. Well done, Dominic. Good haul this week,
Yeah, you
everyone.
had quite a haul. And you had that all in the train when you got home. And in the bus. Jeez.
Might want to refresh again as well, Si.
Oh no. No, tough luck.
Oh, that's funny.
Go on, Ty. There's more stuff there, are you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Next up, a mung bean.
Oh, don't show it. It's not a picture of his actual printer. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Job done. That's it this week, folks. Everyone.
Cheating now, Alan. Demand a proper
That looks
picture.
No, Alan jumped on the bandwagon as well. Anycubic printer and some resin.
That looks
and
like
a
two
water cure
printers.
station.
What's that thing
That
inside
definitely
of the
looks like two
printer?
printers, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I wanted
You
a
bought
green
two?
one and a yellow one, you see.
it's because
Wow.
he was too lazy to take pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice one, mate.
And then the panic.
Disappointing.
Even though, he
jumped on
sent us,
picture.
even though he sent us a picture earlier in the week, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Disappointed,
lazy.
isn't it, to be honest?
Yeah, very, very.
Anyway, that's it this week, folks.
Mega.
Nice. Nice one.
James, if you can refresh again as well, Si.
Oh, yeah, as well. Someone else has asked, Si.
Oh, no. No.
Wait for the word. Come on, Simon.
No,
Say the
there's nothing
word.
there, Shane.
You know you want to.
Nice try.
No, there's nothing more.
Okay, do you want to read any chat to catch up on that while I'm just polishing this?
No.
No? Oh, make something up then.
Dominic
Stop
just said
asking
about
jokes.
one of his resin pictures is missing, and then Shane asked to refresh again, Simon.
Nice try, Shane.
It's showing for me.
So go then, back onto group builds.
Yes.
What would people like to see in the chat? What is the particular things you'd like to see? Give us some ideas what you might want to see.
Model Factory Hero group build. Ferrari 250 GTO.
It's a
Starting in January.
Great idea.
Make it a Ferrari one. And I'll
And the
join
two
in.
group builders are.
No, make it a Ferrari one. I'll join in.
Italian.
Italian stallions.
Well, again, I say we've been talking. We want to try and keep it pretty open, so we probably will go with generic ones like perhaps Italian, British.
Yeah, a couple of generic ones. Maybe have a look and see if there's any significant, I don't know, historical anniversaries for next year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll figure some
Well,
stuff.
it's 100
PC
years
ones,
of Le
preferably.
Mans, isn't it?
Altogether.
The victory at the Battle of Agincourt. There you go. That's a group build.
Jamie, what did you say, Jamie? I missed that.
I said it's 100 years.
Combo Archers group builds.
It's 100 years. Sorry, Jamie. It's 100 years. What, mate?
Yeah.
Jamie. It's
Right,
100 years what?
everyone be quiet. Jamie, go.
I said it's the centenary of Le Mans next
Is it?
year.
Yeah,
So,
Bingo.
Isn't it a 250 GTO car or the Mon car?
yes.
Yep.
It is, yeah.
it is.
Yeah. There's some
wouldn't you-
possibilities there.
The only
Wouldn't
problem
you
is that
probably
just
have
sort of
to do
limits
that
it to the
around-
car build then,
Yeah.
and that's the problem. So it limits it. That's fine though. Could be a
Yeah.
special interest group build.
Well, Shane, you're saying that snow speeder group build. So you could have put that in the sci-fi space one. What's currently running
Yeah.
now? You see. So that was down there. Rob's saying helicopters. Well, yeah, we
They
could-
fly into Le Mans, don't they?
Helicopters, yeah.
But again, that could also be included with a generic build, whether it be American, British.
Snow speeders. Luke Skywalker was a fan of Le Mans.
He was.
It was.
It was.
He's probably been there, so you know.
Mm.
Now the problem with going too specific is if you remember, it was the 72nd scale.
Yeah,
group build
and nobody took
years ago.
part.
Well, I did, but
Yeah.
you know, there
Yeah.
was half a dozen
Exactly. Nobody.
entries. Yeah.
So what was whilst I want the ideas, we need them to be as generic as possible as well to include
Yeah.
as many people and genre as possible. I managed to get
Yeah,
that word
it-
right today.
Yeah, it's fine being specific if there's going to be 20 or 30 people actually build and take part. That's absolutely
Yeah.
fine. But history of group builds suggests it won't work for some subjects.
Look,
Yeah,
you
so-
can-
so
it's
Rob
not
and
that
Paul Lewis
difficult
gonna do a
to say
helicopter
either
build,
a
but they
group
could
build
put
from
that
a
in something
country
else.
or a group build from a time frame, you know, so then people can build whatever they want, which fits into that kind of framework, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so going to Rob and Paul, I'll pass it back to you. Okay, so what country or of origin would you want your helicopters to come from?
Botswana.
Botswana.
Yes, yes. Lots of
Anywhere in
pumas
the
there.
area.
Do you mean built in Botswana or registered in Botswana?
Yes.
Okay, then.
Oh dear me.
Russia.
No, don't rush it. Take your time.
Oh, that would be shut down.
Slow. Oh, slow.
I think the countries are good, but we've done them a lot over the last couple of years. So I wonder if
Time
maybe
period?
Euros works a little bit better.
Why not ask over on the Facebook page for suggestions?
Yeah, we can do. We'll put together a post. Well, like I say, yeah, I mean, Le Mans, like Dominic is saying there, Le Mans.
Yeah, a few of them can be specific. That's not a problem.
Yeah. The trouble is, it's the usual thing. You put posts like that on Facebook, and 150 people answer with 150 different answers.
Good. And you get loads of choices then.
Get lots
Yeah,
of ideas.
cherry pick 'em.
Nothing conclusive.
No, but you can cherry pick them yourself.
Yeah. No, I'll say we get lots.
You're not
of
asking for votes, are you? That's different. You're just asking for suggestions. So.
Oh, Shane, World War II heli group built.
I'm in.
That will be very restricted.
I'm in, yeah. I'm in, definitely.
Rob says Australian.
It's truth.
Yeah.
Good eye.
Good thinking.
Probably Gapel. Right, we can do it.
Yeah, actually, Australian, you could actually do quite a bit. You could do stuff that raced to Bathurst, which could include skylines and
Anzac stuff as well. Second World War.
Yeah.
Is there any kit of a 50 Holden truck, 50 Holden pickup? I would love to build one of those.
Some resin kits on that site Sam sent me the other day.
Is that the company that used to do die cast and then they've converted to doing some plastic stuff?
Yeah, you was on about that the other week, weren't you?
Yeah, it was in one of the magazines recently.
Yeah.
The guy from SMS built a Holden of some sort.
Yeah, I mean, Paul J's there saying, how about an ASC rescue group build that'll cover boats, planes, and helicopters? Yeah, but you're not going to get the likes of
We put Thunderbirds in there.
Apaches and stuff like that as a rescue helicopter, are you?
No, because they were international rescue.
Yeah. I've got a Cobra or Viper that would make a terrible rescue.
I don't know. It could take care of the survivors in one way. They were on the surface 1 minute and then they're gone.
And they're gone.
I don't know where they've gone.
Do a diorama of some sea.
Dean's later
Yeah,
budget
like a
kit
little
builds.
Hughes 500 in like a nice shiny scheme would be nice. I'll be honest.
They're very small.
Build is a good idea, Dean. Definitely. For those joining us new to the hobby.
Yeah, quite like that budget kit build.
Yeah.
Any kit you can buy now for less than 20 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
And you know, there's quite a few kits that fall into that category as well. To be fair.
Which one? Sorry, the budget one.
Budget kit under 20 quid.
Yeah. 20 quid group build. That's got to be a good. That's a brilliant suggestion. I think we've mentioned that one before.
Yeah.
Yeah, has to be under 20 quid.
Oh, Shane.
Loads of choice. Huh?
Australian? Might as well just make it an American muscle car group build. Oh, Shane.
It's true, though.
An American made group build, isn't it? Not muscle.
Yeah. Oh, made. Yeah.
Yeah.
The budget kit one's good. 20 quid limit.
Yeah, I love
Jot
that.
that one down, sign your suggestion sheet.
Yeah.
Rebuild your first kit.
Use the green crayon, Simon.
I am using the crayon.
I was just going to
We were using red, but he had to. Don't get me started on the glue. He didn't shift for a week.
Who says?
Huh?
Sue's face, not impressed.
Not impressed.
The esophagus isn't sore, is it, Sue?
I was writing, I can't concentrate.
You bugger.
If you missed this morning's live stream, Sue was telling us about she's got a bit of a sore throat. Every time she eats or drinks, her slugophagus gets sore. We figured out she meant esophagus. Andy will watch that back tomorrow. You'll hear me laugh. It broke me, Andy. I was laughing my head off in the background.
Poor Sue.
You must put that on a loop.
Slophagopagus from Sesame Street.
He's rotten, isn't he?
She's had some hammer today, haven't you, Sue?
Oh my!
I have.
Life.
I've stuck it out though.
You have.
You've been here all bloody day. We can't get rid of you.
Day off.
Have we ever done a Warhammer GB? No.
Well, again, that would go in the space stroke sci-fi group build. So if anybody wanted to do that, there's one there.
Yeah, there's a group build ready on the go, Paul. There you go. That 20 quid one's good. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, I do like the sound of that one myself as well, to be fair.
Well done, Dean. Shane. Dean.
Wednesday.
Is it Dean, is it? Dean.
Yeah,
Billy.
good idea.
I think it was Dean.
We had a Billy on the Xbox today, didn't we, Adam?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we did.
His name wasn't Billy. I just couldn't pronounce his name, so I renamed him Billy.
Got Robert Johnson there. Hello from Ontario.
Ah,
Hey, how's it,
hey,
Robert?
Robert.
Robert.
You waiting on me?
Yeah.
Are we?
No,
No.
Good.
trying to think of group builds. What do I want to build next year? What would EP group build?
Spray can group build.
I've never built a spray can.
Here's your chance. No airbrush group build.
Wow.
Yeah, that sounds
I
pants.
like that. I like that. I think that's a brilliant idea.
Really easy. Scratch build one, yeah, Andrew. Why are you messaging me? Put in the chat, Andrew. Yeah, scratch build.
Oh, he
Give
did
people-
actually. He did put it in the chat. Sorry, Andrew.
Oh, did
My
he?
bad.
Just everyone's missed
Yeah.
it. Sorry, Andrew.
Yeah, we got
How,
swept.
how
along
about
this
we
movie.
could do the bare minimum group build? Everyone gets a milk bottle lid, a coat hanger, a roll of sellotape, and a pipe cleaner. And you've got to make something out of that.
Or what we could do is buy one kit between like 10 people,
Post it round.
post it round, do a bit. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, you will. Once
I'll
it
do the
comes to
review.
South Africa and I send it back, you will rebuild the kit.
Good idea, though.
Master
Different.
Toymaker says, I actually have built a 1/12 spray can.
Very cool.
Functional?
I bet that was a blast.
I'm sure it was.
What did your propeller? I can't think of the shit. I'm sure.
Oh,
You could do the build of the is it the pot noodle thing?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
No,
No.
rather not. He's thinking.
I think
stick Millamon group build.
I think of a spray can gag.
Yeah.
Need something to propel me to it.
Steam coming out of his ears.
You'll probably splutter it out anyway, Paul.
I've run out of gas.
Brad 62 is in there, says, what become of Jim? Never see him anymore. Jim decided to leave a while back and has moved on to other things. And we wish him well.
Yep.
Shane says, Rob, on a serious note, I do have kits lined up that will be Aussie markings.
Good.
Will that be allowed, Shane?
Whole stream shook up. Damn you, Steve. Why did I think of that one?
A little rattled.
Decant Dewey.
That's terrible.
Robert Johnson's there saying, do you
Horrible
want to
stuff.
have a method to know when the model is finished?
I'm going to off gas.
Possible with I could have done.
It's different with cars because you've got a stage you go through and just try and make it look as less bodged as you can, really.
Yeah, so I think with armor and aircraft, there is a
The weathering, yeah, can carry
you
on.
can just kind of keep on going and going. It depends. Normally, by the time we get to the weathering stage, it's a couple of hours, and it's like, yeah, that's all right. I want to move on now.
I've lost the will to live now.
No, it's not even that. I just like them finished. So it's kind of, as long as it's weathered how I want it to be weathered, it's kind of, yeah, it's done. But
That's
there
the
are
toy maker,
builders
yeah.
out there who kind of get to that weathering stage and just could spend a year weathering.
Now,
Yeah.
shiny's better. You don't have to bother with any of that rubbish then. Just nice and shiny.
Mm.
At the factory finish. That's the toy
Don't know
maker's
what
one there.
factory yours are coming out of.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
Poor Alan.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. It says Paul seems all shook up.
Does he?
That's the toy maker. That's his paint can gag.
We've read that already, Al.
I'm trying to figure out some way to tie in Rust-Oleum.
Andy,
Andy, don't be that guy. Will that do?
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Oh,
is it Dan's turn now?
We're trying to end the show, are you?
Huh?
Oh, FYI, for those that are supporters of mine, patrons, my next plastic kit you can vote on. It's over on Patreon. You should have had an email about it. If not, it's in the supporter group if you're in there, and the supporter chat as well. If you're in there, you get to pick it. It's out of 3 kits. Go on over and vote, because as soon as this show ends, that's it. The voting's done. And I'm not saying it's a forlorn conclusion. We're building the BMW at the look of it.
just make sure everybody votes for number 3.
According to what, though? The picture or the post? I made a picture to go with the post and put the numbers wrong on the bloody picture. And you realise the next day, I was like, crap. How do you feel about large starches? Quite stiff, to be honest. I think he means scratches. I think.
Or stashes.
Depends where they are.
Stashes, it might be.
Stashes.
If not, what the hell's going on? And you can only
Large
build a model using Rust-Oleum and Future.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Love it.
Old
I'm
school
out.
build. That was one I planned for ages ago, the old school build.
Yeah,
Revel
old
brush
school
paints, brushes, old tube
Yeah.
glue. Not taking part in that now.
No.
That could be another speed build.
You don't have to be sorry, Robert. What did you mean, mate? Did you mean scratches, stashes? I think you mean stashes, don't you, bud?
Anything stash, yeah. Large model
Stash.
collections.
Is that what you mean, Robert? Stashes?
We could do another speed build.
I feel a bit, because I kind of have one a bit, I suppose. I've got 250 odd plus kits in the stash. So
Ooh.
Just
I
being
think that
greedy person.
quantifies a large stash, doesn't it?
I think it's just being greedy person. I'd never do such a thing.
Yep.
Of course not, Simon.
Yes, large collections.
I
Each
personally
to their own.
I personally think they're great. I have a sneaking suspicion that one of the reasons when you go to a hobby shop, what is your general feeling?
Got it, built it, overpriced.
Dude, is it safe to say everybody loves to go to a hobby shop?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
For me, honestly, having UMP ruined hobby shops for me.
Ruin the hobby shops for you?
Took all the fun out of going to them.
Oh,
Really did.
well, I have this theory that having a large stash kind of correlates with, you know, how you feel about hobby shops. In other words, you're trying to bring that same feeling back to where you are in, you know, in your particular cave. I that's how I feel about it. It's nice to be able to sit back and look at the kits that you've got and say, okay, what do I want to do? And pick that one. You know, I've got kits that I've had, God, for eons.
Yeah.
It's just whatever kind of suits your fancy at the time. It's nice to be able to make that choice without having to, all right, well, I want to build this. So then do you either go online and try to buy it, or do you have to try to drive to a shop and see if they have it? It's just nice to know that, you know, if you have a collection of things you like, you know, it's kind of like whatever suits your mood at the time. So I don't have a problem.
With having a large stash is too much choice.
That can't,
that makes it hard to pick a kit then.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes it more difficult to pick a build. I already struggle as it is. You might be get onto colours and schemes and that as well.
Well, I know in my stash I've got more kits than I'll ever be able to build. I mean, if you know, just quick calculation. In theory, I've got, if I took 3 months to build each kit, I've got 35 years worth of kits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, you set then.
Wow.
You're good to go. No need to buy a kit anymore, Alan.
It's just nice to have them to look at, if nothing else, isn't it? To be fair.
Yeah.
I love the box art on the things.
Yeah, going down in value.
Some of them brilliant.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, see, I've come around to Andy's way of thinking. I try not to plan too much in advance what I'm going to build. It's more, if I've got 2 kits on the go and I want to start something, I'll come in, look around and go, oh, I want to start that. And I'll start it because it's there.
Yeah.
And I don't have any trouble picking a subject because I want to build all the stuff I've got. So I've
no bother picking a genre. I have a lot of trouble picking a subject. And then colours, I'm even worse on, as you'll all know if you've been in here with me.
No.
Yeah. And then I sleep on it and change my mind the next morning. Then go back to the original idea.
And then do something completely different.
What we're talking about, kits.
In the last 3 years, I've built 72 kits. And I've got 180 in the stash. So even if I didn't build as quickly as I do now, I still reckon I could empty that stash in 6-7 years.
Yeah.
So for me, as long as I can think I can build everything in within, say, 10 years, I've no problem with the size of the stash. If it went to 1,000 kits, you know.
Yeah. I think I built 140 odd in 4 years, 5 years. I did 50 in 1 year. I think I did 50 for 1 year. Don't know how.
But you are producing them.
I've got
I have
100 lifetimes of kits to build.
I have 56
They're just
kits,
behind you on the wall.
Yeah.
Just hang them on the wall.
It is kind of nice. I mean, we were all kind of, you know, throwing around ideas for a group build. And for every one of those suggestions of a group build, I'm thinking, do I have something in my stash to do that? You know, and you know, that was another aspect of it. So.
You've also got a bit of money there as well, should you need it, which I've done last year, moving kits on, not necessarily wanting to sell them, but if I needed money quick, I know I could get it selling a lot of my kits.
Yeah.
As crap as it is to do, I know I could do it. So that's kind of nice to know there's a little bit of kind of, not collateral, but I know I can get money if I need it. But it is crap selling your kits where you don't want to sell your kits.
This is, I guess, maybe a little fatalistic, but you know, if something were to ever happen to me, I have instructions for my kits to be distributed to my friends. Because I'd like to think that they would, enjoy.
Yeah.
They would enjoy that.
Not going to send any to us.
I mean, come on.
Linda knows how to do overseas, no problem. So, but yeah, I mean, because unless you're really specific and you do really well with, like write the prices down on, what kits are, how much they go for and stuff like that on the boxes. I mean, if your significant other were to come out into the shop and go, how much is that one worth? Maybe a $5.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, that Wingnut Wings kit goes for a little more than that now. So I don't know. They're all little pieces of art.
Andrew Dewars just said dibs on Andy's Famo and trailer.
Bad ban.
And every one of the kits I have has a memory attached to it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was a birthday gift from my friend, the Famo. Every one of them has a story. I like looking at them. I like reminiscing. I even like every now and then taking kits and rearranging them a little bit so I see the box art.
Yeah.
Not that they really needed to be, moved around. It's just I kind of want to see some of the other kits because
Andy, that's just being a megalomaniac, mate. That's nothing to do with that. So look at my stash.
Now, see, that would mess with my OCD. That would, see, Andy, because everything's going to be perfectly aligned, so all the box sizes are right. So
Alan, do you have yours in numerical order, like the Tamiya 12 scale ones? Are they in the...
Next time I go in his cave,
the Tamiya 12 ones are on top of the wardrobe, I'll be honest with you. But in here, it's all by box size, so they stack neatly.
You wait till I come up next time. You go in to make a cup of tea, mate. His boxes are going to be shuffled round.
Not many, just like 2 kits moved.
Yeah,
just take a screw out of every one.
Yeah.
Swap the screws in the boxes.
Yes.
Swap the box lids on the content.
every now and then, just move one.
Yeah. So Dean Slater in the chat says, future, there's a throwback. Now, really, you should have said, future, there's a blast from the past.
Future, there's some to throw in the bin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Richard Thomas says, I won't mention my stash.
A huge stash.
Master Toy Maker says, I feel overwhelmed in hobby shops. Robert Johnson says, because kits go out of production, so you should get it when you see it.
That's another biggie. Yeah.
I will agree with Robert though. I don't buy kits just to stash. I do buy them to build, and probably won't all get built. But that's why I buy them in the first place. I'm not a hoarder in that respect. I think we all do.
We're all hoarders. You just need to embrace it and just acknowledge it.
Yeah, maybe.
Rancher Dan says, I just noticed that Simon and Andy C could be related if you look at their faces. They look
Two
like
good
brothers.
looking chaps. Well done, Dan.
Well, they're about the same age.
Andy and who, Lee? Simon.
With triplets.
Steve says, for me, if I had a large stash, it would be start that kit on board, start the other one on board, start another. Yeah, that can happen.
I have a bit of that. Yeah, I've got a bit of that going.
I'm too stubborn to do that. Too stubborn, but I have got border kits. I've got 2, 3. Technically 3. I've got an Alpha 155, Mitsubishi Evo, and the bike. I was just sat here before thinking, before I start that BMW, should have finished the bike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just get them done.
So I'm terrible. Once I've started a kit, it's got to be finished before moving on to anything else.
I try.
Yeah. Generally, but just every now and then I'll.
Yeah. No, I know, but I'm that stubborn. I won't do that, Paul. Even if it beating the hell out of me, I'll just soldier through and push through just to get it done. Even if they all look like welted mellies. melted
Alan, stubborn.
anyway.
Melted bellies. Melted bellies.
Melted what?
Hang on, how did that go then?
Yeah.
That was a bit worrying what you did there with your tongue.
Oh my God.
Oh dear.
He's going to regret doing that, isn't he?
No. Never regret anything, Dan.
That's it.
I've got no regrets, mate. No regrets. None whatsoever.
Stephen Byrne says someone once said that you buy a good book because you think you're buying the time to read it. The same is true building model stash.
Yeah.
It's interesting because Jamie and I were at a show a couple of weeks ago, and this guy bought a Model Factory Hero kit, and he'd done it brilliantly. And his way of looking at it is if he spent 400 quid on a kit and it took him 100 hours to build it, £4 an hour is good value for money.
Yeah.
If you've enjoyed
Someone
it.
just check out math.
Yeah, because yeah.
£1 an hour.
Simon will divide it by 5.
Does it work?
When you think about it, you spend that money on a kit and people say it's a lot of money for a kit, but the length of time and enjoyment you get out of it.
Yeah.
Wonder how many hours I've got in that Lancia.
Well,
That's
you
it.
work it out. How much is that an hour that's cost you? Probably not as much as you think.
I mean, you look, if you do this BMW, Paul, with all the aftermarket and stuff like that, what you're talking in reality, if you used to build that kit, you're talking what, 2 weeks tops?
Filming it, no. If it was doing it on its own,
Yes, I mean, yeah. But if you just take just the building of the kit, a couple of weeks.
I'd probably do it in a week if I really tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're talking that's probably with all the aftermarket and stuff. You're getting close to 100 quid.
Mm.
With that kit, hang on, let me work it out.
And what are you doing? 50, 60 hours a week at the bench, give or take? But in a standard week, that's probably not all model.
Well, I'm saying not 9 till 1, 2, and then 5 till 8 of the night. So 3 hours of a night, whatever it is in the morning, 8 hours a day. Is it?
Yeah.
So whatever that is a week.
Yeah, 7, 8.
Yeah, and you're probably building models through those 8 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. Every now and then.
I got you, Al.
Every now and
But
then.
even if that was 40 odd hours a week actually model building, and you build it in 2 to 3 weeks, that's still 110, 120 hours going into a model kit for what, 40 quid kit with maybe 50, 60 quid of extras. Still not a bad investment in time.
Good value for money for a hobby. You just don't need to buy all this. That's the problem. You can get away with not doing this. This is where the rabbit hole is. It's all.
Oh my God, yeah.
Squirrel. I need all that. I need that kit.
I need everything in here. Everything. I might not touch it for 5 years, but I need everything in here.
That's the thing, isn't it?
Oh,
Even though you're not going to need it for 5 years, you want it right now.
Oh, definitely. 100%. 100%. There's stuff in here that I ain't touched for years since I've been in here, but I still need it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dan, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, space. The wife's got the kitchen. Well, half a kitchen, nearly.
Yeah.
I don't go to pub drink. I don't go to pub drinking. I've stopped smoking.
Yeah, it was basically that actually. Yeah.
Along
those lines.
Well, that's the thing. If he wasn't doing this, what would we be doing? Down the pub.
I know what I'd be doing.
Watching TV.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Probably getting divorced.
That's true.
Every time, Dan.
Cheaper modelling, Dan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shane's asking, what does Sue think? Not a lot, I don't think, Shane. Oh, you mean about this? I don't know, Sue. What's your opinion, Sue?
What about stashes?
Not mustaches.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have a big stash, so I can't really comment. I've never sold any kits because I haven't got enough to sell.
Does Paul have a big stash?
Paul? Yeah, he's got the spare bedroom. it's full of kits. He's always saying, I don't need any more kits. And then next thing you know, someone's knocking on the door with a parcel, bought another kit. But if it keeps him happy and out of my hair, I don't care.
Yeah.
He can have what he wants. I
I
don't
think that's the attitude of most wives or partners, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing. Does it keep you happy or does it make you happy?
Yeah.
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 But that's the thing.
Why the hell am I doing this?
You're paying your bills, there's food on the table. Your disposable
it.
income is there to be disposed of. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are just always good reasons to buy a good kit. So when I show in the hangout, look at this. There's a Sierra. Oh, that's a good kit. They're very expensive here. What does it cost? I would have never bought a Sierra, but they tell me this is a good price, so I buy it.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it,
that
mate.
offer,
Oh, yeah.
very good. That's a good price. Yeah, well, then I buy it.
Too right.
Yeah. But I'm done for the year. I'm done for the year.
Yeah, right. Yeah. We give it another week. Like, does anyone know about this kit?
Yeah.
No
So,
way.
Master, let's just catch up with the chat again. Master Time Maker says, when I retire, I'll have a table at the model kit swap meet. Dominique says, my stock is large. I don't know if I can build anything, but there's no better advice than stock. Take that from the crazy Dutchman.
That's it.
Richard Thomas says, 93 watching, 65 thumbs up. Get those thumbs up.
Good lad.
Master Time Maker says, I had to cut down a lot of my boxes to eliminate empty space.
Oh,
many
no.
models.
Oh.
Boxes are some of the best bits sometimes.
Shane said, my wife told me I have too many. I said I need a new gun, and she said, well, stop buying model kits. Robert Johnson says, I just got the Tamiya F35. I'll build that and save the Kitty Hawk 1 for another time. Tamiya is a much better kit.
There you go.
Probably true, yeah. And Master Time Maker, luckily in my job I'm getting paid to build models, so hour versus dollar works in my favor.
There you go.
Yeah, happy days.
And he also says, I'm also lucky my job hasn't killed my love of the hobby.
Yeah.
And then Paul says, yeah, I've got a big stash.
I'm kind of looking at mine hasn't have a new MP. Never killed the hobby for me. It didn't, luckily. With having it all out there, you know what I mean? You think it would be like, just, oh, I've had enough, but it didn't really, luckily.
Yeah. Dominique says, the same here. My wife also makes scale models, and I can also buy quite a lot as long as I paid for it myself. Well, this thing, as long as whatever way your household works, as long as, you know, you pay for the bills, you pay for the food, you know, the essentials are covered.
Yeah.
These are our hobbies. These are the things that entertain us and keep us occupied. So
Don't be stupid. I'm not going to feed the kids at expensive kits.
Yeah.
well, as I said, whatever way it works in your own household.
Yeah, the kids can eat pot noodles. If they're lucky, they can have water in it. If they're even lucky, it'll be hot.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not heating it. I'll send them round to Alan's house to fill up from his posh tap.
But that's not in use anymore, is it?
No, probably not knowing Alan.
Nick Lindsay's in the chat says, evening all, been a while.
Hello, Nick.
Hello, Nick.
Right then.
Put my mate Alan a tight wad.
Hello.
We'll do yours.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's the last bit then, isn't it?
Yeah,
I believe so. Wax and buttons.
Dun, dun, dun.
That sounds wrong. I need to make that a bit smaller. Are you doing your spiel?
No. Yeah, Dan's going to look for all your work you've been sharing for the week that you've been working on. So he's going to go for the forum and then Facebook.
Good evening, everybody. We'll start on a forum, as always, because there is a couple in here tonight. The first one out of the gate is Mr. Ranger Neil. He's currently working on a very old Airfix release of the Fairy Battle. The fuselage seems 40 every inch of the way, but the paint is on at last. He's used Tamiya acrylics on the outside, Hataka cockpit green on the inside.
Ooh, very nice.
Cool.
Very, very nice.
Must be windy for that pilot.
Is that a rear gunner at the back there? Is it or?
I'm guessing.
Yeah. Is it a Defiant?
No, Fairy Battle.
Fairy Battle.
There's a ferry.
Tail end Charlie.
What Si said.
Yeah.
I like his camo pattern though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
That didn't
Nice
Although
one there.
technically that's not a tail end Charlie because they were right on the ends of the Lancasters, weren't they?
Wednesday. Next is Forever Plastic Kits. He says, my work of the week is the little but still good match French FT-17 at Airfix HO French soldier figurines. It's a tribute for the 11th, 1918, but it's terribly late.
I love that.
I don't know if it's
I
my
love
tight
it.
eyes or that picture, but is it blurred or is it me?
It's very blurry.
Ah,
Yeah.
I thought my eyes were letting go again then.
They are very small kits though, and very small.
Yes, very
Yeah.
braille scale, as the brother-in-law
Yeah.
calls it, because that's his favourite scale. This is Drums 01 next, and this is a 100mm World War II German street fighter. It's mostly out of the box build, except wall poster printed to scale, torn and weathered. Shoulder boards and collar insignia from Tamiya Decals, P Iron Cross from Spares, lead, tooling foil used for slings and straps, clear plastic added for the glass shards, painted with Tamiya, Vallejo, Model Master and life colours, detailed with pastels and watercolours.
So I'm not being funny, but what's the finish on that? That looks finished to me. I'm being serious.
No, you can't. They can share it in here, but they just don't get it posted on.
No, it's a shame because that is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it's up to people. It's up to people where they share it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or post on the forum, so
It might be doing.
might not be finished. Might not be completely
Exactly.
finished.
John-
I couldn't see what. That's what I was asking the question, Paul. But
Yeah.
it does look brilliant.
It does look good.
Brilliant, yeah.
This is
Look, it's
Tomcat.
finished. It is.
Yeah. What colour are you painting it? This is Tomcat 64 next. He says, "Evening, young Dan." Nice one. That always boosts my confidence. Can you call me young and thin next time? Young and thin. That'll just
Thick.
work.
Heavy set.
And this is a Edward 48th scale Draken. It's been deckled, slow going, but he's getting close to the finish now.
It's nice. It's good.
I love that plane. Nice
Yeah.
one.
It's a great looking plane.
Yeah. This is Gary on 77 next. He's currently working for quite a while now on his wingnut wings. D3. I ain't very good.
Cool.
Sorry, I didn't quite get that then. Oh,
D3.
It's Pluffits.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just saying, Roland, any idea?
I would say Pfalz.
Plaffs.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It is cool no matter what it is, isn't it? That.
He started as a bodybuilder on the forum. He's lagging behind because lacking time at the bench and had quite a few bad looks with the kit and mistakes, like being dropped off the shelf by the cats. Ooh, Declan's ripping off.
No. Cats don't drop.
Yeah, knocked
Kits off the
off.
shelf.
Definitely. But it's near the end now. We've started the weathering before he moves on to the infamous rigging, for which he created
awesome.
His own turnbuckles. German crosses have been painted instead of the decals and lots of add-ons to the engine. Hope you enjoy it.
Looks awesome.
Very nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
A very,
Detail
very,
looks
very
amazing.
quality paint job, that.
Lovely.
Look at that propeller. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just fantastic.
Yeah.
Props for that.
It did something similar. That's why I had it there.
He's got
Right.
good wood.
You gotta give him props for that.
Yeah.
It is really cool.
I have to admit, I'm a little bit remorseful that I never bought any wingnut wings kits when they were out.
They
Can
are.
we released?
They're being some of them. The remaining stock is being released.
They're all sold out.
All places.
Well, when I looked on Andy, because I know Andy's hobby headquarters had a load, and I think he was sold out of nearly everything.
Check Sprue Brothers.
Yeah. That's a good point.
And
That
that'll
looks
be it.
nice.
Well, I
for
could
the-
just get. In fairness, I could just get the Meng DR1 because that was a
Yeah.
wings. moment.
Yes, that's true.
And that's all for the forum. At least the forum's picking up a bit. I will say
yeah.
that. At least
Good,
it's
yeah.
picked up from the last 3 months
Yeah.
or so.
Some nice work on there too.
Oh yeah. We're swiftly gonna slide straight into face ache with Mr. Nick Lindsay. First up is the Rubicon 56th scale Koenig's Tiger with Zimmerit. He's working on the interior at the moment and adding some extra details in the engine bay.
Nice.
Those things are just incredible.
So small, as
Tiny.
well, isn't it?
It's tiny with a full interior.
Yeah, wow.
Eeny weeny.
Very cool.
And he's also building this. This is a LRDG build. It's in 35th scale from Tamiya. He's used the Quinta Studio 3D decals for the radio and dash. He's scratch built the door screens as the kit ones are awful. Red oxide primer and chipping medium sprayed on, followed by the camo, scrubbed in high wear areas to show scuffs, etc. It will add the various design stowage and figures.
Nice.
Weathering's fantastic on that.
Great.
And there's
Yeah.
a couple of the pictures that I shall show.
Nice.
Very good.
Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I love it.
Very cool.
That's for Nick.
That's
Yeah,
cool,
nice one,
Nick.
Guy in the passenger seat didn't look very well.
Yeah, a bit pale, wasn't he? Probably that ghost in front of him.
This is Mr. Chris Stover next. He just started this AFV club 35th scale FV 4005 stage 2.
Oh. It's different.
I'll have a gun on that, isn't it?
Ooh, that's going to get you from a long, long way away.
Hangman.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Wrong section, Si.
Hey!
that's blurry. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
this is our very own Mr. Simon Shorey, and this is his entry into the Chevelle group build. It's a Revell 24th scale. It's primarily Mr. Surfacer Grey, Gravity, Chevrolet, Autumn Gold, and 2K. Still lots to do.
Cool. Looking good. Sam.
Nice.
Very cool. Love
And-
that color.
And
Oh,
a picture of the,
Take it back from that picture.
But
I was gonna say, I like
just the
the colour.
pictures I took this earlier were totally out of focus. They weren't good at all.
I'm going to say my eyes are failing, or folks need to clean the lens.
No.
Next is Mr. Glenn Snyder. He started the Salvino's Junior 25th scale 1971 Plymouth Roadrunner this week.
Cool.
He's
Yeah.
building it with aftermarket decals from Power Slide to do the USAC Stocker of Norm Nelson. Has just finished filling the recesses at the back of the car with Evercoat polyester glazing putty.
Nice.
Spoiler is to go. He plans to use a photo etch spoiler in its place.
Yeah, that's
Very
See the
cool,
progress
Glenn.
on that one.
I have that same glass sitting in the background.
What, that one?
Yeah,
Cool.
it's crazy.
This is Sue Chaplin next. He says, hi guys, this is what she's been working on this week. The Elf Archer, she is approximately 4.5 inches tall, not including the base. Various Citadel paints used so far.
Very nice, Sue.
Very nice, Sue.
I like the leather work.
That is very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that leather looks really good.
Yeah. Still a lot to do.
Oh yeah.
Looks good though, mate.
Thank you.
Tracy Folgerson next. This week he's working on a buddy build. Is what he has. It's a Tamiya 24 scale Porsche 911 GT3. It's a great kit. Painted it 3 times and stripped it off twice. Gravity USA Hot Rod Root Beer was third choice. The
That's
lesson
cool.
here is take your
It
time.
is a lovely colour.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's a belter.
That's
Yeah,
awesome,
nice colour,
Tracy.
mate.
Colour.
Nice colour.
I like.
Like it.
This is Mr. Anthony Rico next. And his words and his pictures aren't matching, so I'll have to click to this one to read it. It says, hey guys, sneaking in the Honda VFR 750R. It's got the wheels on. Hope you like it. It's a really great build.
Good, mate.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, love that bike.
It's just a nice kit, aren't they?
Yeah, looking good. That
Doesn't look
Looks
anything
good.
like the box art in the background, though.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
It's
SAS, I think, isn't it?
yes.
Oh, this SG. Nice Mac there as well. Well, there's an iMac in the back.
Yep. You just can't beat an iMac. You just
Oh,
can't.
this thing is mega.
This is Mr. Frank S. Berger. I don't know. This is Frank.
Frank.
And this is Chevelle Christmas build coming together. Pink parts being painted while the show is on. There is some parts of the kit he hasn't figured out what to do with, windows and seats, especially he thinks he might have to drop those parts. Have a nice evening, everyone.
That's so cool, that, mate.
That's
So,
cool.
so cool, Frank. Please get it finished, mate. I want to
Yeah.
see this.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So cool, mate.
Yeah, that's just bonkers.
Wow.
Yeah,
That is bonkers. But in a good way.
It is.
yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, now to some crap, look.
Oh, hey.
Luke.
This is Mr. Alan Parker next. He says, "Hey up, Dan."
Hey up. Hey
Just
up,
about
Doc.
finished the engine on the Tamiya 12 scale Porsche 935, with the exception of a little starter wiring once it's added to the chassis.
Looking good, Al?
Yeah, that's not looking bad at all.
Love it.
Very nice.
Oh, I love it.
Need
Love
to
it
get
what
some
you
paint
did with
on
the
that
fan.
next, I guess,
Looks
Al.
really good.
Yeah, looks good, mate.
Awesome.
Yeah, I like
Awesome
that.
job, mate.
That's not doing a bad job, really, are they?
Ah,
No, it's
that's
not.
okay.
This is Mr. Dave McRae. He says, "Evening, folks. He's got the colour and the decals on the 24 scale Airshima Saddle Formula Azurda." No
That's
idea.
cool.
That is so cool.
Yeah, cool. Different.
That is that is the only one of those kits I have ever seen completed.
Yep.
Very
Looks
cool,
good
Dave.
fun though.
It's ready for a clear coat, and then it's just SGB sections and final assembly.
Nice.
Nice.
That
That's
is
right,
nuts.
Very cool.
I like that.
Nuts.
That's mental. It really is.
Well, this is different. Differential. Different.
This is, and the last one is Mr. John Weisner. And he's working on the latest hot rod. Has decided to ditch the Ford 9-inch rear end in favor of a quick change unit. Not having the skill to create a resin printed one, he's opted for the old school approach and cast a resin one from a pattern that will be modified. Thanks for looking and happy modeling.
Nice one.
Okay.
How's he done the molds then?
Well done with the old school. That's like a vinyl that you pour in.
Ah,
Oh,
Depending on the, you can also buy a two-part, which is what I use, that is more like a putty that you mix the two parts together, but that looks like a poured.
very cool, John. Very
One of
cool.
those guys like A4 Garage or Sammy's or something like that, often mold parts, and you can buy little kits, can't you, Andy? And
Yes.
some of it's like a putty, you put the part in, and then once it's hardened, you can pour your resin in and all sorts. It's really good.
Yeah,
So-
you
so-
can buy reusable ones. It's heat activated.
Some guys even use Legos as the outside framework.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. I've seen that. Yeah.
That. Yeah. Great. And it's really cool. It's a really nice job that
I
he's
do
done.
like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
And that is it.
Well done, Dan.
Well,
Nice
mate.
one, Dan.
I shall click that button.
Yeah.
And
Good job.
And there we go. We're done for another week.
Dan.
Robert Johnson asks, "Do you find joy in giving away your built kits?"
No.
And it's people I don't like.
I don't mind selling them. I can't think of any I've ever given away.
No.
I've caved a few
Give
in.
mine away.
I
I've
gave
caved a
gave
few
my
in in
grandson a
a
whole
range.
load of old air.
I've given away.
Sue, you would have got a fortune for that Lancaster diorama.
I
Yeah.
would, wouldn't I?
That were very realistic.
Very. Yeah.
Ah,
Very. Brilliant, that.
I would say 90% of them through war went like
Best
that.
one I've done so far.
Do I send the
Chris
cabinet?
Goldford and Michael Pierre de la Resistance Hasselgrove are in late.
Oh, Mike.
Evening.
And Chris.
Hopefully.
Cedric says sorry for the blurry pictures.
Don't worry, mate.
Mine were just as bad. Again.
Master Toy Maker says, Sue, what paint did you use for the letter?
It was just Citadel paint. Citadel paint, Monfang Brown.
Yeah.
That's all I used. Just
Cool.
a couple of thin coats and a wash over the top. That's about it.
Chris is also saying thanks, Dan. You got the parcel.
You're very welcome, mate. You're very welcome.
There you go. So there we go. We're all done. Another week, another live show. So there we are. We're back in the morning, about 10:30ish probably. Be around the morning, come and join us. And obviously Sunday, and then back next week into the circle of live streams. I've got a video due out on Patreon, which will be part 3 of the Chevelle and doing the helmets for the Lancia as well. Got all that filmed too. And there's loads to go over on ISM, which are now going to get released on a Wednesday and a Saturday. So there's a whole load in backlog on Patreon. There's about 7 in backlog. So that means there's going to be about a month delay now. So if you're a patron supporter, you're going to get a month early access now, not 2 weeks, which I suppose is win-win for that. But you will get them on ISM in a month, so you get to watch them either way. I've got the Honda Civic to start building, the Alpha Models one, which I'm going to do as a patron-only build. I reviewed that the other day. That'll be up on ISM at some point. I've got the BMW that's getting done as a new kind of techniques guide revisited, like the Subaru builder did. A little bit more in depth, this one. So that'll be started as soon as Chevelle's done, which should be hopefully after the weekend. So I'll probably go through the box of that quickly in a video as well. And then over the next few weeks, I've got a year in review to do and what I plan to do next year coming up as well. A few more reviews to do. Dan, you got anything due out or?
Yeah, started editing the TIE Fighter. That'll be just a 1-part, fairly short model. That'll come out hopefully next week. And I've actually started recording pretty much everything I do. So I might do the Ravel Jordan as a video build.
Oh,
yeah.
At some point. And I recorded most of the Chevelle so far as well. So all that will get done.
Nice.
But there'll be a bit of a lag on editing. So, but I've got all the footage. So, and that'll be
Cool.
Good stuff. So I was taking a tablet. Roland, anything from you?
Yeah, I just had a midweek. The McLaren kit review came up, and then you asked for the 37 Ford truck, that surf truck, which I have, so that will go up this weekend.
I did. Did you say you or Hugh?
I said you. Scottish you.
Okay,
Yes.
that's no clear.
Oh, Hugh.
Hugh and you sound the same off you, Roland.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you say you or Hugh? Hugh.
I added the Scottish to cancel.
I see you, Jimmy.
Here, Gordon.
Hey, Gordon. There we go. So yeah, nobody else. Oh, Sue, shut echo. Quiet, bloody thing. You're live on Sunday and Tuesday, Sue?
Yep. 7:30.
As long as your Slugophagus is okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
So far, so good. Paul.
Excellent.
You
There we
have to get
go.
Monkey to have a look at it.
Oh, we're careful. Moving on. Yes, so that's us. So we'll catch you in the morning. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hangouts open. All these will bugger off because they're all tarts, basically. But
Hang on, I've been up since crack of dawn.
I have too. I went alone, went back to bed for a bit.
Yeah, I didn't. I got up and had to go out in -1 degree.
I walked out here at 3 degrees, 12 steps in here today, and back out. I'll have you know.
Jesus,
-1 and still in bloody shorts.
That's your own fault.
Well,
Is it uphill?
Hey, moving on.
Anyway, the hangout's open. I'm going to stay for a little bit and keep Andy company for a bit while everybody else buggers off, probably.
Yeah.
Yes,
Tomorrow here, nearly.
I'll see you all tomorrow. All right. Hang on. John saying you're all the epicenter of car model expertise. I'm doing my first two-tone. One is airbrushed to lighter colour, many codes, the other's darker and can. Do you like colours first, John?
Definitely.
Yeah. Do you like colour first?
Because it's easier to cover a light colour than a dark colour.
Yeah.
There you go. Anyway, good night, everyone.
Bye.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.